The secret side of me, I never let you.
All right, all right, all right. You know what that sound means? That sound means it's another great edition of the Thursday Night Throwdown. Joining me always with my boy D Money. Rich will be joining us as well. It's been a little bit of time since we've been back, so we definitely wanted to make sure we did a show tonight. We've got hockey tonight. We've got some baseball going on. We're going to talk some football. We'll talk some NBA for tomorrow night on the quick best round. We have basically stopped Brian from D. It took about 3 hours after that game, but we were able to talk to him and get the company. Luckily, the Padres won like 11-1 or something like that, some crap like that.
What up, man?
Other than that, what's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you.
All right, how you doing?
I'm doing. I could be better, but I'm good, man. You know,
Yeah,
life's picking up some good things for me.
That was a colossal meltdown.
Yeah, I mean, I ended up pushing, to be honest. That's why I mean, I was at work, so I only did most of your full unit plays. Well, I did all of them, but I mean, I pushed. I went big on that win to null and kind of messed up a little bit, but
Okay. Yeah. Sorry to hear that. So, anything you got going early? You want to get some guys? I know Rich gave out a play. I don't know if he'll be with us yet, so we'll give out that first. Rich's first play of the night is going to be Baltimore team total over 2.5 in the first 5. Was that correct? Did I read that right?
I know he agreed on the over with. Oh yes, that's correct.
Yeah. So, Baltimore, if you haven't noticed, they've been hitting basically left-handed pitchers, second best in the league. So that's kind of where he's looking at that. I can't take the Angels. I know you're giving the Angels, but
How do you not take the Angels? You're going to go 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. You're just going to keep riding the pony?
Technically, right now, looking at the pitchers, everyone's like, "Oh, it's Ohtani versus Pivetta." Pivetta has better numbers.
Yeah, I don't think. I think Ohtani didn't even finish 4 innings last outing.
Pivetta has better numbers. Still no Mike Trout. You're losing Mike Trout, Sarah. They're not even starting Ward tonight either. So I mean, it's basically Jared Walsh and Ohtani DHing, and he hasn't done really squat versus the hottest offense in baseball. With Devers back in the lineup tonight, Martinez back in the lineup. Bogarts is going to sit tonight, but keep riding until she bucks you. It's kind of like the third quarter Warriors. And I might get bucked, but I've got to take Boston. Just too good of a price to take that. I also like the New York Yankees -1. I think we get a massive bounce back tonight. That's there. From a hockey perspective, I'll let you go first. I like the under 5.5. I gotta adjust my audio here. Something's not right. So, what's your take on the hockey? What do you like? What don't you like?
You know what? I know you're a homer, so I'm riding what you got. Whatever you want to bet, I'm betting. I've done well doing that in hockey. I like to live bet these games. I don't take anything pregame except for the clocks over half a point. I actually think he scores a goal today. I took that for what that's worth.
I would take Zibanejad over him scoring a goal. I mean, the biggest question on what you're going to have to do is figure out that does the injuries that are on the Rangers affect that team? And basically, we talked about rest versus rust early on in the series. Well, that's no longer an issue. The Lightning have basically rusted it off, and I think they know their best chance is probably to win tonight. Not that they're scared of a game 7, but Broadway Game 7 is not something I like, especially both teams have good enough goalies that they could win a game. That's there. I like the Lightning tonight. I think they get it done. I like the under 5.5. I love Kucherov over 3.5 shots and goal. It's one of my favorite plays of the night. Kucherov is shooting the puck like crazy. I also took Kuch to score. So I like that. Zibanejad's been on a point streak. Now, Fox was very interesting if you watched. And the reason I'm going to bring that up is strictly that Fox was credited with assists during the game. So if your book cashed that night and you didn't have it in a parlay, by the morning, they changed the assist from Fox to Kreider.
Yep. I know.
So his streak actually ended, but during the hockey game, you thought it was still going. So that's kind of one thing to look for. Oh, it's not acting right. Hold on one second. All right.
On Yankees -1, you said?
I think Yankees destroy him. I think they got humiliated last night. Cortez let him down. You're basically Garrett Cole versus Bundy. Cole is not the pitcher that he was, but he's still a solid pitcher. Dylan Bundy is close to 6 in an ERA. I think basically you had that night. You got Judge to go 0 for 4. He's not going 0 for 4 tonight. Torres is back in the lineup. I think they smack him around tonight.
Yankees -1 plus money. Got it.
Yep. I'm looking at the hockey stuff right now. My book's a pain in the ass, though, on hockey. I will tell you that right now, though. And what I mean by that is my book will only allow me to take.
So look, check this out. So something you got to also look at for books is I got a first line spread -0.5 at the beginning. It says -160. If I scroll down, I can get -0.5 at 130. I'm taking that first 5.
What, for the Yankees?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I've got them a couple different ways, but I'll get on that. I don't have a problem with that. I was looking at the hockey stuff there because we got 20 minutes. We got how much on the Yankee? We got 1 minute. It's probably earlier.
Yeah, that's why I had to get that in right now.
All right, so we'll take the Yankees. Yeah, I got a -155. I'll wait till they finish the first inning.
I don't know, man. Judge is going to be up, and he's going to pop one out.
Yeah, we'll see.
So the only other baseball play I have is Baltimore and Kansas City over 9.
You got 9. I see 9.5.
Yeah, the key is to the way I've been profitable is to just buy that half. You have to. These lines are too sharp. I know you can't.
My book doesn't allow me to buy totals in anything but football and basketball. My book sucks.
It's going to be legal here soon, so.
Yep. So.
Not that it already isn't, but it's legal.
Yep. So I read the other day in Vegas because I know you got a Vegas trip coming up. It was 108.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 115 when I'm out there.
I've been to Vegas in July, and that's interesting. It's called Hit the Pool at 7 a.m. in the morning.
Pretty much. So, or stay inside go to a hotel, go to the movies, go to the book. For most.
What hotel are you guys staying at?
Give me 1 second. It's a freaking dog. We're going to my family's house. Actually, pretty fortunate to have a lot of family out there. You know, wealth isn't really a thing, so we just go out there and we got a nice house to stay at, and it's gonna be nice. They got a pool, all that. So we stayed. Forgot, but it was right. It was purple place. I don't remember. Right next to New Orleans.
That's cool. Yeah, that always helps out.
Yeah, it
Anytime you
does.
had
Saves a lot of money.
Yeah, I'm looking at the hockey place. Oh, let me put Cooch. I forgot to put Cooch. And was your Fox an official play or?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. So okay, you took it at plus 500. Okay. You put a whole unit on it, or did you put?
Yeah, I did personally. Yeah.
Okay. It's always different ways. I mean, you got Chittle hurt, who's gonna try to play. You got Strome hurt. Strome's a big power killer for them too. It's there. Kucherov is at plus 150. That's cool. All right, so we're taking Adam Fox. I've been taking Adam Fox for an assist. I'm not as stoked to take Adam Fox for a goal, but I'll pass with you. I'll go with you. All right, so gun to your head. I know you're a homer because you called me a homer. So we'll definitely call you out here on a homer.
You're on mute or what? Oh, there you go.
No. My son was talking very, very loud downstairs, who just got home from Six Flags. Yeah, so that's what's confusing me. I thought it was coming from the speaker, and I was like, huh? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
So I'm not. I am a homer. So what?
Who'd you take? Did you put any money on Golden State for Game 4?
Game 4. No, I've lost over $300 in 3 games.
Okay. All right.
I am not. I already have Warriors at plus 120. I almost cashed out this morning. If we don't go 7, it's over.
Yeah, I mean, obviously
It's
Curry getting
hard.
hurt.
You said it. You preached it all season long. We have no length. We can't stop a center to save our life.
But I think you get an advantage in Game 4. So Robert Williams got 3 days off. 3 days off, turned around and had to play. He was able to kind of had his best game so far of anything. He looked spry. He was able to jump and run. I don't think you're going to get that same effort in the next game because of the quick turnaround. If this game was Saturday, maybe you could. But the fact that they're going to turn around and try to play on Friday tells me right away that he's probably going to not be as springy off the ground and be able to get involved as much as he did. So that's the one thing kind of I look at where Golden State has a chance. The other thing is the biggest factor is Curry. I mean, if Curry can't give you 20 points, who's going to make the switch? What changes are you going to make? Is Kerr too prideful? Because I know he doesn't like playing rookies, but I think you got to play.
You have
Kuminga.
Moody. You have guys ready to go. I was really ready for Draymond to sit on the bench before he even got teed up, because he just was not. He's missing everything. I mean, you got wide open 3. You got to make 1 out of 8.
I think the fact that he's a non-factor is hurting the team. And
Right.
if he's not a factor in offense, they don't care anybody they want to guard as their worst defender. Basically, just don't guard Draymond and give him whatever shots he wants. For all the rebounds and assists that he does, he has such many turnovers. He's not a point guard. He tries to be a point guard, but it's not. That's not it. And I've told you this long before. Golden State is going to be the most interesting team in the offseason because they're $88 million over the cap. I think they say, who cares? We're going to sign Looney. We're going to give him his money
Or
because
sign Poole. Yep.
well, Poole stays. Poole still has one more year of his rookie deal at $5 million. So Poole's not going to be an option of that you're going to have to push to sign.
What do we go after? Zaza Pachulia? I mean, what do we do?
You can't go after it. You're going to have mid-level exception basically to be able to go over. But I mean, your whole goal is to get Wiseman back. Because if you had Wiseman, not to say that he's there, but Wiseman would help you on the boards, and that's what you need help on. You can't get you're just getting beaten up. I mean, Wiggins. If you watch Wiggins is your MVP. He's by far killing himself to get every board. He's contesting. He's getting involved. I mean, right now, Wiggins, you guys should give whatever kind of money he wants. But you're already so far over the cap.
I agree.
You're going to be the most interesting team that you're going to play $40 million. You're going to play Draymond $24 million. If you don't win, let's say you don't win, I think you have the deal to get LeBron, which I think LeBron's camp knows, which is why you're hearing all the little hush hush. If I could play for any team and I had to play, I'd go play with Golden State. Because you have either Kuminga or Wiseman you could put as a deal. You could trade Draymond Green.
Hell no, don't get rid of Wiseman.
You could trade Kuminga. All those guys, you could make the salaries work because those guys are terrible on their money. So it's not too different where if you guys wanted to make a deal, there's a deal to be made. And it would get you to say, okay, you take on LeBron's $30 million. You're basically taking on that for 1 year. You're kind of clearing your books. You got Kuminga anyway, who I've told you all along is prepared to take over Draymond Green's spot anyway. He's just going to have to deal with it. And then you've got Moody and you got Wiseman as young guys. You got Poole as young guys. I mean, you could throw Poole in there too if you wanted, because technically you'd be giving up his spot. So if it wasn't Clay, and Clay would make a whole lot of sense where I don't think he would be against it because his father played for the Lakers. And from a Laker fan, you'd say, okay, we're getting LeBron, we're adding Clay, we're adding another young nucleus piece, maybe a draft pick, and you ship LeBron out of town, and if you're Golden State, you get that another big guy who could drive and not just have to depend on the three. Right now, it's Wiggins is the only guy driving the hoop. That's it. Nobody else is driving the hoop because everyone's so afraid of a
1-0 Yankees.
Mid-range shot that it's yeah, they walk Judge in the first inning and then Rizzo knocks him in. Yep. Like I said, they're about to put the whoop ass here on
Stack fly right now.
So yeah. So I mean that's
I don't want LeBron to be honest, but you know what?
I don't care if you don't want LeBron, but I'm just gonna sit there and say you have all this talk you don't have there. If you could get out of Draymond Green's contract, you could get out of Clay's contract, and basically get LeBron for a year and then some cap space to go after somebody else. Not that you're going to be under the cap. You're $88 million over. You'd almost have to trade half your team to not get under the cap. But there's some maneuvers you could make where you could bring in another shooter, mid-level exception guy, Maybe play Wiggins at the 2 and he plays the Jaylen Brown role. You add Wiseman back, you add Kuminga back. It depends upon who you have to give up. I mean, I'd flat out tell you the Lakers would be interested in doing it, and I think Golden State would pull the trigger too. Because their goal right now is to win with Steph in the next 2 or 3 years. And yeah, you could win, but next year you're the second biggest expensive team without signing Looney right now in the NBA. You're 88 million over the salary cap of 120 million. You're a $208 million basketball team. You want to know the funny thing? Guess who's the most expensive team next year? I'll give you 7 guesses. You're never going to guess it.
Oh, I got it.
Rich, you're on mute. Nope.
Pelicans.
Nope.
Charlotte.
Nets.
Nope.
The Bulls.
Nope.
How many was that? 5?
That's 5.
Got the last one.
The home of Mr.
You
Brick.
got the last 2.
That's
Oklahoma City?
Nope.
The Clippers?
Nope. The Atlanta Hawks. They are $90 million over the salary cap next year.
Who the hell are they paying?
Yeah, because they traded for a lot of people.
It can't all be Trey.
It's not Trey. Here, I'll break
Who the hell are they playing?
What are they still? Are they still paying everybody that was on the team from the last 5 years?
No, this doesn't count any cap holds. Because if you counted all the cap holds on the Warriors, they would be over $98 million over the cap. It would almost be basically over the cap, double to what the regular one is. All right, so Trey makes $36 million next year. John Collins makes 23.5. Gallinari makes 21.4. Clint Capella makes 18. Bogdan makes 18. Kevin Herter makes 14. DeAndre Hunter gets to the end of his rookie deal, so it's 9.8. Kugwe gets to his 3rd year. Part of his first round deal was the 6.3. And then Jalen Johnson, the first round pick from the previous year, is 2.7 million.
So their GM is just really bad.
You're telling me
their GM is just
Gallinari
really
gets
bad and
paid
is
more
paying
than
a bunch of people.
Capella?
Well, they do have some cap hold. So Kevin Knox is, because he was on their team, is technically at a $17.5 million figure. DeLon Wright is at a 16.2. Lou Wing is at 9.5.
Home run Minnesota.
4.8. Oh, they tied it up? Was that
1-1.
Buxton?
Yep. No, they got Alvarez batting leadoff. Jeez Louise.
Oh. I'm really upset. If your Guardians can't beat the freaking Oakland Athletics, we are really not trying to win.
I was gonna take the A's tonight, but this baseball card was awful. I got one game I like.
I took Miami reverse line movement. Everybody talking about Strasburg's return. I was like, all right, that's fine. Sounds good to me.
Yeah, I'm on the Orioles Royals over. I took the full game. I took the Orioles first 5 team total over 2.5 also. I think we might get over 10 runs in the first 5 innings, to be honest. But both their bullpens are terrible, so if we don't get over in 5, I think we get over in the full game.
Yeah, so I have 9.5, and that's one of the reasons I was holding off. And then he's trying to convince me to take the Angels, but so far it has not been convincing.
No, don't. No, I'm sorry.
Not without
I'm
Trout.
not betting against. I'm not betting against a team that hasn't won in, or betting on a team that hasn't won in 2 weeks. You win a game, then we'll talk. You win a game, then we'll talk. Trout's not even
Abstract.
playing, is he?
No, he's out.
Trout's hurt.
Yep.
Yeah.
You wonder if, like, all the guys that signed the major big contracts, if we've seen his peak. Now it's just what's left.
Who, Trout?
There goes Buxton.
No, I don't think so. I think he's so good. He's just, I don't know, man. He gets hurt.
All right, Buxton goes yard. Arias goes yard. Not great start here for Garrett Cole. He's given up 2 home runs in the first 2 batters.
He's pitching to
Carlos
contact.
Correa goes yard. Carlos
Really?
Correa now goes yard. 3 in a row.
3
Back
home runs.
Back to back to start the game.
Wow. Gonna make short work of Garrett Cole's strikeout prop. That's gonna be an easy under.
Yeah, second pitch. So you like the over that much that you think I get over 5 runs in my first 5?
I took the 9 on the full game because both the bullpens are real bad too. So in the event that, and we've kind of talked about this before, even bad pitchers sometimes can finagle their way through a lineup twice. So then you basically get to the 5th inning, and the 5th inning kind of decides whether or not you go over or under on the first 5. So I don't know that I don't know that I trust either of these guys to be able to get through 5 innings, but the bullpens are bad too. I took the full game.
I kind of want to take the under in saves.
What are you guys on in the hockey game? I see the plays at the bottom. You on a side?
I'm on Tampa Bay.
This is in New York, right?
Yep.
I told him that because he's a homer, I'll bet Tampa Bay.
What about the under? You like the under?
I do.
Okay. Yeah, that would normally be the.
I've been betting something really weird, and you're probably going to say it's really weird. I've been betting the second period over.
Yeah.
The under. And that's been coming through for me really well.
So yeah, I got Tampa Bay money line, and then we got under 5.5. We got Fox over a point. Fox anytime goal. Kucherov over 3.5 shots on goal, and Kucherov anytime goal.
Yeah. Cooch shots on goals. Right now, one of the best things besides Fox in hockey.
The Lightning are favored, huh?
Well, they have scored basically the last 7-1 in goals scored.
Yeah.
The Philip Cheadle, whatever, I can't never pronounce his name right, is playing, but he's hurt. You've got Ryan Strome, who I'm not even sure laces it up tonight. So, I mean, this is can Panarin and Kreider show up? If they can't, it's there. And then I think you're going to get the biggest effort here by the Lightning because they know basically they can win this.
Well, if they can steal this game here, then they can close it at home.
Tough. Yeah.
Yeah. This is a big game for both teams, so that would actually probably push me even more towards the under.
Yeah, and Point was a very last second not going to play. And essentially, since you're getting Pointer as a not second, I think Pointer plays game 6 or game 7. I think if the Lightning win here, they might leave him out and just say, hey, we'll just play him in the Stanley Cup. But if Pointer's going to play here if they lose this game. And he gives them another score. That's kind of one of the things the Rangers have been lacking is scoring. It just they don't have the scoring to match up versus the Lightning. So if they want to run up down, I mean, Zibanejad's been their best scorer. He's been able to score at home. He's probably the best guy to look at from a Ranger perspective. Chris Kreider, from a points perspective, is pretty good. But yeah, I just Lightning. I think they've kind of kicked off the rust and we're ready to go. I took a flyer in Kucherov to score 2. It's plus 1,200.
I feel like the league kind of wants the Rangers in the cup though.
I think the league wants the Lightning versus Colorado because that would be a huge game, and I think Colorado will win. By the way.
Yeah, but there's nothing. Tampa has nothing on that New York market.
No, it's
The
from a
market is
market
the market is a
perspective.
lot huger. The market is a lot bigger, and Tampa's been there, the last 2 or 3 years. So it's kind of getting somebody else into.
Yeah.
I don't know. I definitely knew that. I knew that they didn't want Edmonton in there because they lose half their advertising, their domestic advertising and broadcasting if Edmonton's in there because
I
it
don't
goes to Canadian networks.
But I don't think we've seen bad refereeing in any of these games. I mean, I
I
haven't
don't think
think
so
that's
either.
reason to sit there and say, hey, this team's winning because the league wants them to
I
score. I just haven't
I
seen.
think in the Avs Edmonton series, it seemed like it was skewed towards the Avs, not enough to decide games or anything, but I mean the series wasn't even really close.
No, it was over pretty quickly. I mean, you could see that basically it was going to be Connor McDavid, unless he was all world, they weren't going to win. I mean,
Yeah.
and quite frankly, the Avs just said, okay, we'll just shut down McDavid. And that's kind of what they did.
Yeah.
All right. So we've got Baltimore getting ready to kick off right now. First pitch coming, not kickoff, obviously. Did we add that? No. Okay. We added some other things. All right. So, D, you there? So for Father's Day,
Yep.
I got.
Just dying a little bit.
I picked up Miles Morales. And I was going to pick up the Show 22, but I haven't bought a baseball game in 10 years. So to me, whether it was the Show 22 or the Show 21, I don't care. They had a Show 21 there for $9, so that's the game I'm playing, which I believe is the game you bought last year. So for the life, I've been going since the end of April. Actually, I've been going since the second week of May. When you play, so I did it. You know me, I'm 100% about fairness and parity. So of course I did a fantasy draft where we redrafted the entire league. So every team has star players and every team has good guys, and every game.
I do that with every sport game. It's fun.
Yeah. So the one thing looking at, there's a setting on there which I've never seen in any game, which is, Rich, you'll get a kick at this. Change the difficulty as the game goes along. So I viewed that from game to game. Hey, I'm starting to win, or I'm starting to win big. Hey, it's going to make the computer a little bit tougher, so it's there. No, it changes it mid-inning or mid-game. You go on like a big run at 6-3, and then it goes, the difficulty level changes. The damn computer won't ever miss a pitch. Okay, I had one guy foul off 14 pitches. And I was like, all right, better get the bullpen up because this guy's never getting out. I lost the game to 4 straight errors. I was 6-3, and my third baseman dropped the ball. My shortstop dropped the ball. My left fielder dropped a sure out. and then my pitcher dropped a comeback, and I was like,
So it's like
forget.
the Jays defense then.
I was like, how much does it cheat? But that way, I mean, I was so pissed. I was like, because the one thing about it is it's got a little pitching technique, Rich. So you take your thumb like this, and each time you're like putting on speed and thing on showing which curveball and where's the place, and then you come down when the guy's in the right motion. So there's a whole lot of vested time with that finger. So by the time you get, game takes about 45 minutes.
You don't have to do it, but
that's the best way to do it.
I don't use that.
That's more realistic. By the time you get to the end of the game, your fingers are little thing.
Correct.
I've got a little towel that I'm sitting here waking off the sweat because I'm going this. Because it not only judges whether you do the movement correct, whether you do it at the same speed that pitcher throws that pitch at. And then that release point of each pitcher, depending upon how they throw the ball, is different. And whether or not they're in the stretch or whether they're on the mound. So
This is too much. This is too much for me.
I'm getting to the point where I was so pissed because I was like, all right, I hit 3 straight home runs. JD Martinez goes yard. Marcus Seaman goes yard. Castellanos goes yard. 6-2. Difficulty change. I was like, what the crap? In the middle of the game. Guaranteed the game gets tied 6-6 at the bottom of the ninth. And Ryan Braun, who I brought up back from the minors, hits a walk-off home run. But I was like, is there a way in the setting where I can just change it from game to game, not like mid-game here? They have the ability to just say, hey, you're pitching well. We're changing your difficulty because
that's
not only
that
it's your
seem fun.
it's your difficulty in different aspects. So pitching has a difficulty. Hitting has a difficulty. I'm almost on Hall of Fame on pitching, and I'm on rookie on hitting because I can't touch a damn slider to save my life. Andrew Miller was hitting 3 sliders. I swung right at him, right over the plate. I missed every one. I was like, oh, that thing looks like a fastball every time. It's like, you're way early. So I enjoy the game. It's fun, but that difficulty. I've never had a sports game to say, "Oh, in the middle of the game, we're just going to make it harder for you to win." I was like, "No," especially when you're playing a season. It's actually playing 162 games because my wife's like, "When are you going to be done?" And I went, "Well, the way I'm playing is about a game a day. So halfway through the year, I'll finish my very first season."
No. See, when I play the last game that I had, the last sports game that I had was I had the NHL one last year, and I just set the difficulty on I don't know, regular or whatever the normal one is, and then I normally just kill the other teams, and I'm okay with that. That's fun for me. Like if I'm winning 9-1, I'm having a good time.
I like a competitive game. I think I'm 23-16.
No, see, I don't want any competition. I want to be like I'm playing. I want to be like I'm playing against little kids.
You want to be like you're playing against little kids. That's
What's up, G?
What's up, G? Should be over in a second. All right, we got the hockey game getting ready to get going. So you got Pittsburgh and Atlanta. Nats got something going. They got bases loaded here.
Did the Pirates Braves game start yet?
Yeah, it's 1-0 Braves.
I actually liked.
Yeah, it's 1-0.
I liked Brubaker's K prop, but I don't really want to bet on a Pirates pitcher K prop. Well, he has no strikeouts, so that was a good call.
You've been on that, and let's just say I'm 23-13. So let me tell you my team. So my team is Donovan Solano, who I don't even think is in the league anymore, but apparently was an all-star that year. Jose Altuve, JD Martinez, Paul Goldschmidt. I know that's going to come as a shocker. Marcus Seaman,
these are all your favorite players.
He's playing between shortstop and third base. Nicholas
This
Castellanos.
sounds like your freaking MLB team.
This sounds
George
like your props. This sounds like the props that you bet every night.
George Springer. Justin Upton on the bench. Trey Mancini on the bench. Buster Posey. Mike Zunino. My pitching staff is DeGrom, who, by the way, has the worst record on my team. I can't get his pitching correct. I just traded Chris Bassett and Miguel Cabrera for Wander Franco, because I need a guy who can actually play shortstop. I've got Julian Mayweather, Michael Lorenzen, Madison Bumgarner, Nathan Eovaldi. I've got Britton, Taylor Rogers, and Kenley Jansen coming out of the pen. So I should be better than what I am, but I'm not. It's funny. The worst hitter on my team is Jose Altuve.
Did
I have
they
no skill whatsoever.
do they keep updating do their skill levels continue to update even on the older games? Or
Well, that's what it had a setting. Like, do you want to play more realistic settings? And yeah, I mean, there was trades that were made and things of that nature that looks like they did. So yeah,
but like does
I
it
don't know.
update?
Like Castellanos had a career year that year, so I mean, he's
Right.
batting 40 right now. So maybe, I don't know.
Okay.
So all right, so I wondering Jump Shot was going to be on, because we're going to talk MMA. I think this thing's going to be a travesty. Cleveland ties it up 2-2.
Who was it?
Naylor and Ramirez go yard. Back-to-back home runs.
Naylor? Oh,
Yep.
I need Miller
So
to hit a home
here's
run.
what I'm saying. So I was telling the other guys in the chat. So if you're not aware, UFC is in Singapore tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow, Saturday. Well, actually, Sunday. And the reason I say Sunday, they push so much to make it at 6:30 on the U.S. market, so they can still get the U.S. views, right?
Mm-hmm.
Singapore is 12 to 13 hours, depending. I don't know whether right now they're doing the daylight savings time there. Right now it changes. So that means the 6:30 p.m. Saturday time is the fighters starting for the early prelims at 6:30 a.m. Those guys are going to be exhausted. I was trying to tell the guys that were there. I said,
yeah,
I flew to Singapore on first class through business in a plush airline. And so I know exactly what the fighters did. I landed. I was exhausted. I slept for 24 hours. I slept for an entire day. I landed on Saturday. I woke up Sunday night out of my hotel. I basically walked into my corporate apartment, went in there, and I was exhausted. If these guys got there on Thursday, they're exhausted through the weigh-in. They're going to go through Friday. You're going to get a good day's sleep on Saturday. But you're going to wake up at 6:30 in the morning, probably earlier, to go fight. There's nobody's body clock on any of these UFC guys that are going to have any close. And I think you're going to have stamina issues. Second round is going to be just hit me. I'm done.
You don't think
right.
You don't think the adrenaline's enough to get them woke up?
I'm
if
taking
you're getting punched in the face.
I'm taking all Asians in the morning. That's the very early morning.
I was gonna say, are there fighters that are locals?
There are fighters, yeah, that are Asian, and there are fighters there. You've got a contender series
Relatively local.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you look at the first fight, so let me go to the first fight. So like by the time you get to Shevchenko and stuff like that, that's gonna be closer to noon. But the first fight's at 6:40 a.m. Jocelyn Edwards or Ramona Pasquale. Okay, I don't see an advantage there. Sylvania Gomez versus Na Liang. I'm taking the Asian. Just telling you right now, I'm taking the Asian. Um, the next one is Kaiyun Kyo King, and all these things are like minus 110, minus 120s. It's not like the book has got it
It's not a
stated there.
bad angle.
I
It's
was
definitely
there
not a bad angle.
until you get to around 9 a.m., where some of these guys are awake, like the Brandon Allen fight. Brandon Allen is one of my favorite fights to win with there, but I could say by the time you get to the 9 p.m. one, Sung Wung Choi versus Joshua Kulaboy. I'm taking Sung Wung Choi. He's also the favorite anyway, but that's who I'm taking. I know G has more on this as well, but I'm shocked that, okay, when they went to Russia, the fights were 11 o'clock in the afternoon. Let's start at 11 in the morning, and it went off, and it finished at 5. I mean, my only thing I could guess were the ratings were so terrible that they were like, no, we can't do that anymore.
Well, it must have been. I mean, you're not going to get any West Coast.
Yeah,
You're not
I mean,
going to get any West Coast doing
I'm,
that.
I'm giving you East Coast time. So, I mean, that fight at 6:30 is going to be at 3:30 West Coast. So, yeah.
Right, but you were talking about the fight starting at 11 a.m. and finishing at 5. I mean, if you're starting at 8 a.m.,
Yeah.
you know, West Coast time, not going to get a whole lot of people. I don't know. I mean, is it a pay-per-view? Is that what it is?
It is.
Yeah. I mean, they probably figure, well, it's pay-per-view. We have to gear it towards where the majority of our pay-per-view buys are.
Yeah. I think these guys are
So,
exhausted. we'll see if it comes true there. But so like
well, who the hell decided it was a good idea to fight in Singapore?
Singapore is a massive market with massive money, and I'm sure they
Obviously, not anybody buying the pay-per-view.
well, no, who buys the pay per view anyway? I mean, I don't even know them. They can say they're trying to do copyrights, but to me, from TikTok, from a Chinese standpoint, says "F you" to US because they don't care. If you look at TikTok, you can watch every US sporting event if you take about 5 minutes to search. You can watch soccer. You can watch international soccer. You can watch there in the fights. They just broadcast. I post the link.
I think a lot of people still buy the fights, like still buy it on ESPN Plus or whatever you're gonna do.
I mean,
Just
ESPN
because
Plus. I mean, there's guys.
they're too lazy to screw around with streams and stuff.
Yeah, but that's not even screwing around with Scream. That's just putting it on TikTok.
You can't put it on TikTok. You can't put TikTok on your TV in the bar.
You can. Oh, not at the bar. No.
Yeah.
But the bar is paying $70 to try to get 100 to 200 people
per screen. Yeah, they're paying per screen.
UFC is not making money based on the bar buying. Yes. Unless they're putting it on like all their TVs.
I don't know. I mean, I don't have an issue. I don't have an issue with them fighting, local time. If that's inconvenient for, everybody else, then oh well.
Well, that was the one
global sport. I don't bitch about Korean baseball being on at 7 o'clock in the morning or 5 o'clock in the morning.
No. Yeah. So, but Diamond King talked about basically is there. You got to remember that at 6:30 in Singapore. Who's going to the arena? I mean, I said I think you'll still go because people will see it as a spectacle. But there is a thing of going. You're not getting everybody out there at 6:30 a.m. in the morning to go watch the prelims.
Right.
I mean, that's like, all right, guys.
Man. It's a title fight.
Eggs and eggs.
We woke up at 4. Let's go.
Yeah.
I've been to Singapore. The travel won't be an issue.
I mean, we do it for football, but not no 6:30 a.m.
Well, I used to get up when in Singapore and watch the NFL. I'll be watching the NFL Monday morning at 1 a.m. in the after morning, and they're like, "Oh, you're
By the way,
tired going
Yankees
to
tie
work."
it.
Oh yes, let's go. Should have took the over.
A lot of
Mr.
runs
Gallo.
there.
Oh, Joey actually hit the ball. He's up to 186. He's cruising right now.
That was a that freaking trade. The Yankees got taken to the cleaners on that freaking trade. It's so disgusting.
Well, to me, the Yankees team is not too much different by team in Major League Baseball. The show, we can hit a bunch of home runs. We don't run out any things. We have no speed on the entire team, except for George Springer, and maybe Altuve. There's nobody, even them, aren't listed with speed. That's why in the minors I have Billy Hamilton just sitting there, because I can't wait till September. If I make the playoffs, I'm bringing him up.
Are you where are you at in the playoff race?
I'm winning the NL Central.
Okay.
So the Pirates are tough. The Pirates, I will tell you, Beavers pitched twice for the Pirates, and I have yet to win either game.
What team are you?
I'm the Cubs.
You're the Cubs. Did you pick that, or was it just random?
Oh, I picked it. Yeah, I picked it, and then I went through a 45-player draft.
Yeah. Oh, don't tell me about
Yeah, I do that. I do that with Madden most of the
But
time.
what we'll see is, like, the first 2 years when you do that, they don't care about the cap. But like, I guess the third year, if I make it to the third year, there'll be a miracle. But my team was like, I had a minus $300 million payroll because the reason no one picked Miguel Cabrera because he's owed like $30 million every year. I was looking at a trade for Strasburg, which I actually completed, but the game didn't save. So I just said no, because after I made the trade, I looked at his contract and said, "Oh, that's why he was available for who I gave up, because he's owed $35 million for the next 4 years."
Yeah, when I used to do those games where I'd redraft the entire league or whatever, I'd make it through like the first, 4 or 5, maybe 6 rounds, and I'm like, all right, this is not fun anymore. I'm just gonna auto draft the rest of this. I pick a handful of guys and then auto draft the rest.
I have the best ERA in the league. I mean, I had Chris Bassett, Madison Bumgarner, Jacob deGrom, Julian Mayweather, Michael Lorenzen. My best 2 pitchers have been Julian Mayweather and Michael Lorenzen, not Bumgarner, not deGrom. I just traded Chris
Who the hell
Bassett.
is Julian Mayweather?
He's a young arm in the Toronto organization.
Ugh.
He's a power pitcher.
I look at every pitcher from every freaking game every day, and I've never heard of this guy.
Well, the one thing that was killing me was the Pirates have this guy called something Driscoll, which I actually did a Google search on him, and I can't see that he was ever a Major League Baseball player. But he kills me. like he's like Babe Ruth versus me. I was like, who the crap is this guy batting third? I can't get this idiot out. All right, we're 7 minutes in. We've got yet 0 goals. I'm not even sure we've had I almost think 0 really good chances. I saw one,
Only 2
maybe
shots
that I would have said had a chance. I mean, yeah. That's why I said I was looking for the under for Shesterkin, but they didn't give it to me. They only said you can bet the over. I don't want to
Got
bet
2 on for K.
2 on for KC early. That's nice. We need some runs. So the Oilers went 1-2-3, right?
It's 3-1 Atlanta.
Yeah, I'm on Atlanta.
Yeah. No, they Mancini got on. Runners on the corner for Kansas City.
I've been riding Mancini and Benintendi for my over 0.5 hits. Those are the guys I've been riding. Benintendi has been great. All right, looks like live line has dropped to 8.5. We'll see if Rich is right on this. It's going to be runners at the corners, right?
Yep.
Lightning hit the post.
2 outs.
Yeah, that's all to talk about. I will tell you what has happened to your boy Quan. You want to talk about a drop? Rich, stay there. I'll take a break real quick. I'll be right back.
Kind of like Suzuki.
Well, they dropped him all the way to 9th in the batting order. He's not winning Rookie of the Year batting 9th. But
So it looks like we're on a commercial timeout for the hockey game. G has the under 1.5 in the first period. Looking good so far. We got Melendez up for Kansas City. It's a 1-1 count. 2 outs. Minnesota's got 1 on base, 1 out. Arias back up to bat. Let's see how well we got. Yeah, we got Miami up 5-2 in the bottom of the 5th, and then 2-2 in Oakland and Cleveland. As Mr. Jose Ramirez, of course, hits a home run today, not yesterday. Every time that happens to me, man, I don't know about you guys, but like I'll take the over 1.5 total base prop. Like yesterday, I took Jose, and today I took Jose Abreu, and all they did was walk. And then the next day, they hit a home run. Guarantee it. Got 2 on for Minnesota, 1 out. Come on, Cole. So we're coming back out of this commercial break for the hockey game. Seven 2 Miami. Come on, Melendez. He's fighting it off though. Fox, you're on mute. You left. It's all good though. I got it. All right. So Tampa Bay's got the puck. We got 10 minutes to go. The shots are New York Rangers 3, Tampa 1. As we got them in, the Rangers almost score. Oh, almost score again. And Mr. Lyles gets out of it. 0-0 through 1 in Kansas City.
all right, so we got 3 shots in goal for the Rangers. Oh, we're up to 4 shots in goal for the Rangers. 1 for
Minnesota
Tampa
is up 6-3. Yeah, 4 shots.
Really? Every time they get up there, Miami's up 5-2.
7-2.
7-2 now. Well, that's good. I'm glad everybody was so worried about Steven Strasburg coming back. Is that all on Strasburg? Did they really let him hang him out to dry? Strasburg is done for the day. 4.2 thirds of an innings, 8 hits, 7 runs, all earned, 2 walks, 1 home run, 5 Ks. Comes back with a 13.5 ERA. And everybody was telling you take the Nationals tonight. Minnesota. To me, this Minnesota lineup sucks. How in the world are they scoring this many runs? Oh, Buxton's hit 2 home runs.
Yep.
It is nice to see that he's finally living up to his promise. All right, we get 0 innings in the first inning. 0 runs in Orioles-Royals game. Ugh. All right, so have you made any NFL bets now that the NFL lines and prices and everything's out? Are you
Not
listening
yet.
to everybody?
I'm gonna
Take
probably
the
do it when
Broncos
I go up to Vegas.
win the West?
Take the what?
Sorry about that. I had to let my dogs out here.
The Sharps are telling you to take the Broncos or the Chargers because they're the only ones that have value.
It's all good.
They're ready. The KC offense is last in their division.
That's all right.
Well, I mean, they lost a ton of targets with Tyreek.
They also lost Pringle too.
That's all right.
Did Robinson
Juju and MVS are going to pick them up.
Yep.
Juju, MVS, and Kelsey.
Yep. Juju, MVS,
and,
Sky Moore.
And Clyde will get more targets. Normally, when there's a huge amount of vacated targets, usually a good portion of them go to the running back.
Yeah.
So hopefully they use him.
It's a question also of, do they change the offense? Because I don't think
they have to.
I think
we might run the ball more. I
think they play more West Coast.
You never know.
I don't think they run more.
We drafted great linemen. You know, it really just depends on what we want to do. I don't really care. Just figure it out.
I think one of the the one loss that really hurts them is Darrell Williams. I think that was a big loss.
I mean, we got Rojo for.
Yeah, but Jones can't fucking catch, dude.
What do you mean Jones can't catch?
Ronald Jones?
Right, he fumbled the shit out of that one game.
But he's the pass catcher back to the Bucks, yeah.
He can't catch. His hands are more stone than Hardman's.
Lightning need to figure out one shot's not going to do it here, guys.
It's good for the under. I was hoping somebody was going to score quick, then I could get on the live, but
hockey can change in an instant. You can literally be like, "All right, we're cruising." Oh crap! No, we're not cruising.
That's why I like betting. That's why I like betting live, because I almost this entire NHL playoffs, I barely bet anything pregame, because I'll figure out what I want, how I think the game's going to go, and then I'll just wait and pick my spot. And if it doesn't come, then I just don't bet it. Fine with me.
Much of it, to me, hockey though is also the one sport that what you see on the ice doesn't truly dictate an outcome.
A lot of times,
a lot of goals are scored in power plays, so less. One thing you can say, okay, are they wearing them down? Are they peppering the goalie? Are they moving that? And then say, okay, I'm going to get on that team. But just because both sides have chances doesn't always mean that you're going to see goals, because maybe the ref doesn't blow the whistle. Teams don't commit penalties. The goalies are good. It's tough to score.
Yeah.
When you have bad goalies and you see somebody like in the Edmonton Avalanche series, yeah, that's lovely to play live. This guy can't stop it if I just shoot it on at any time. All right, let's get on that. It's a difference when you have two goalies because, I mean, right now, if you look at this, I'd be on the Rangers money line live because they look like they came to play, and really, that's what they had to do. They're at home, they have to come out there, but the Lightning need to kind of wake up here because one
Well,
shot's not going to do. But even if you look at the Lightning and say, hey, if we gave up 4 shots in half a period, which we're on pace to give up 8 shots a goal, we'll take that every time.
well, and the other thing is a lot of times you can feel when you're watching the game, you can feel like if a goal is going to come. Like if a team is, if they're really pressing, if they're set up in the other team's end, and they're just like, they're passing it around and they're pressing hard on off. You can feel when a goal is going to come a lot of times in hockey. It's like, they're going to get one, like when the shots start going like that, especially if there's big discrepancies in the lines. Like if they've got a line out there that's just, significantly better than the other team. I haven't seen much of that in this series. It's pretty evenly matched.
Well, what you have seen is the Lightning have the better scores.
Sure, yeah.
The more creative players, the more passing. To me, the Rangers score by getting bodies in front of the net, looking for a deflection, and
Pucks on net. Pucks
you
on
have
net.
something.
Get it out in front, get a rebound, get a deflection.
Yeah, it's not a big finesse game. Hold on 1 second. Hello.
Thought he was talking to us. I just finished a
Judge flies out. I know. I was like, hello.
he was talking about doing a draft. I just finished a dynasty fantasy dynasty startup draft football. We did a slow
really,
draft. Well, we had to start early because it was 30 rounds. So we did a slow draft. It was 24 hours per pick. So we just finished today. We've been drafting for a little over 2 weeks, about 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Drafting
So,
what?
Dynasty startup NFL.
Okay.
Yeah, the one league I'm in. The one league I'm in is just a regular redraft league, and we've been doing it for probably 10, 15 years. And guy just decided he didn't want to do that one because we've got a keeper also. He decided he didn't want to do that anymore, and a couple of the other guys took over and started turning it into a dynasty league. So
Yeah. D, you did our league last year, right? Family league?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Are you doing it again this year?
Yeah, I'm only doing this year because I already told y'all. Yeah, I'm part of the family, man. I'm in there. I gotta pay for that.
All right.
Yeah.
That's cool. Because we'll also
keep it
have a
going.
Discord link too. That's what I was asking. So, yep. No, it's good. It's cool. It's definitely need. Like,
Yeah, we'll
we've
talk.
had to
Like
look
I
for
said, I got
players.
some things cooking up in the background. So
We've been doing it for so long. We've had 2 members pass on. Now, I think we had a 3rd member pass on. Like last year was crazy because we had one pass on like the day
yeah,
before the draft without anybody knowing.
that's
That was just
crazy.
nuts. Well, that's crazy for me from a commissioner calling him and go, "Where are you? You're late." Talking to his wife. Well, he's not making it. Oh, Rangers! Oh! Tampa Bay, this might be a penalty. What are they calling? Why did they blow the whistle?
Live total is down to 4.5.
Yeah, it's been 4.5 for a while, but now it's at plus 110.
Yeah, I was gonna say it went over 4.5 over was even money a second ago. Now it's minus 105.
Well, the Baltimore Kansas City game, each team has one hit. Benintendi, old reliable. Kansas City.
Yeah, if they keep putting runners on, those runs will come. I don't doubt it.
It's only one hit. We need more than one hit.
I thought KC had two guys on. Baltimore's got one guy on, right?
It's the end of the inning. We're at the bottom of the second, getting ready to start.
Wow.
Can't
believe the Rangers didn't score on that.
Any thoughts on the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs versus the Omaha Storm Chasers?
Iron Pigs, huh? I took them before.
Kind of like the name Iron Pigs. They're down three runs right now.
Oh, you got a live on a AAA game?
Yeah, I always have live at AAA.
I don't get live on AAA.
I could take the Iron Pigs at plus 285 right now. I can take the Iron Pigs plus 4.5. You want to know what's terrible? I have more options to take on the AAA game than I do in the Major League Baseball. I can take team totals, which I can't take in the Major League Baseball.
Okay, Lehigh Valley and Omaha. Omaha's the team. Lehigh Valley has no hits.
I know. Who's the better team?
Lehigh Valley. Yeah.
It's kind of what I thought.
Yeah, they're Phillies AAA, I believe.
I'm gonna take them with the parlay at plus 4.5 runs. I think you just hit a home run. All right,
I got a guy on second.
I'll take him at plus 4.5, and I'll take that with the under in Baltimore, just in case that they basically shit the bed here. That'll give me a plus 175. I'm just taking a shekel. Scranton Wilkesboro Rail Riders are beating the crap of the Syracuse Mets. All right, we got 15 minutes basically almost elapsed in this Ranger Lightning game. No goals right in front. Oh, we might have almost got a goal at the 5-minute mark. No. Gets it out to center ice. He's waiting right by the line. Right, just standing. And it's going to be a line change. And they're going for the cycle. And it squirts by. He's out. He's ahead of the race. All he does is a blind pass backwards and no one home. All right, we've reached the three-quarter mark here of the first period. 0 goals. We do have a little bit more shots going on, so some of these teams are waking up from hanging out in New York.
Yep. I'm probably going to get one before the end of the period here.
All right, Rich. I got the Selangor Malaysian Basketball Cup game versus Terengganu. It's 13-13. Who do you like to win the game?
What sport is this?
This is Malaysian basketball.
Oh,
yeah.
The one that I like the name. That sounds like Ngannou.
It could be because I'm pronouncing it that way. Yeah, but it looks like it's like what's that? Oh. So all right. So we talked UFC. G, do you have anything on UFC? Any fights you really like from half asleep fighters? I mean, here's one thing. we say the adrenaline. We watch NBA games that start like at 12 o'clock, and you're like, take the under.
Yep.
These guys are awake at 12.
Yep.
We're asking these guys to be awake, ready to go at 6:30 a.m. I don't think they probably ever fought at 7 o'clock a.m. unless they fought like in first period. All right. Tampa Bay slowly brings it up ice. 3 minutes and 38 seconds. I got to tell you right now, this is a really boring hockey game. Not a lot of chances. Not a lot of crisp play. A lot of bogged down in the neutral zone. We need some guy to rock somebody, to wake somebody up. Oh, I wasn't looking. Has Canada started yet today? Because we finally get the big boys to play in the CONCACAF. So I was going to see what they were on. I took them both at a stupid parlay with some MMA stuff, but yeah. I was trying to see what time they start. All right, so Panama's up 2. Canada's going to beat the crap out of Curacao here at 10:30. Probably win by multiple games. All right, D Money's GS UFC play. Who's GS? The Golden State UFC plays?
That's Gerardo's UFC place.
All right. Jack Della
No,
Maddalena.
Gerardo's UFC place. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
7-3, Minnesota. Another home run.
Oh,
Take him out.
all right, we're just gonna call the Yankees won a loss.
They still have Garrett Cole in there?
Yeah,
Using that thing.
he's just giving up a gopher
Getting
barrel.
shelled. That's his,
You've got 4
that's
different
really
guys
his first bad. That's his first
Yeah.
bad outing of the year. He had another crappy one, but this would be the worst.
Yeah, he's looked a lot better than this. Oakland's got 2 men on, unfortunately, with 2 outs, second and third. Elvis Andrews is up. That should be an out. Key Brian Hayes has already got 2 hits, of course. The one day I don't play him. I play
Yeah,
Ryan.
he's only
The
had
day we don't take him, right? Yep. See what I mean?
he's only had one outing that was bad. I mean bad, but he gave up 5 runs over 8 innings. It's not, I mean,
Yes. So Baltimore's got 1 hit still, and Kansas City's got 1 hit. We're through 2. Going into the third. And this under 1.5 in this game looks really good. So the under 5.5 is starting to go well. And we're protected if we get a big second period here, which is why I'd take it at over 1.5, which has hit cash the last couple games. Can we get a line on Panama second half? Because they're going to beat the crap out of this team.
I mean, if you wanna bet on these AAA games, there's 2 of them left.
Oh, you got more?
There's 2 games that haven't started yet. One's at 9:45 and one's at 10:05.
We can talk the other things. The regionals are done, so Miami did not make it. Coastal did not make it. Both of them lost to East Carolina. East Carolina is going against favorite Texas. I have Texas to win the College World Series at plus 1,200. I like Texas tomorrow. They've been number 1 almost throughout the year. I think they're going to gel together, and I think they'll win this game. I don't like this Eastern Carolina team's nothing for me. So you can get them tomorrow at 12 p.m. on my anniversary at minus 160. Tennessee should beat the crap out of Notre Dame tomorrow. I know a lot of people. The favorite right now is Tennessee. They're at plus 100, even money. Texas at plus 1,000. Virginia Tech, North Carolina, a lot of people like them as well. I'm shocked that East Carolina's plus 300 because I think Texas beats them here, and I don't think there's any issue. It's kind of funny that East Carolina, to win the whole World Series, has a better number than Texas, but it's minus 160 to Texas tomorrow. There's also I have a bet for any other team other than the top to win the College World Series, because it has happened plenty of times, at plus 4,000. Have you looked at the College World Series?
I have not.
No.
Who is D? You were giving college. You were giving college plays.
College World Series is a great thing to bet.
That was regional, though.
I know it is. I just don't. I don't really look at it.
There's a lot of people think. I mean, the handle on this is growing every year.
I think it's a pretty beatable sport.
For a long time. 2-2
So-
pitch. Lifted into short center field, coming on his whirl, and he lays out and makes a great catch for the second.
Sorry, I pulled up
Is
the
that you?
bracket. Yeah, I pulled up the
We're gonna
bracket.
get a strike for
and
that.
I'm the one who gets the emails, not you. Hey, we got a hit in Baltimore to start off the third. Someone finally actually hit the ball. Mateo, batting .215. So, I mean, all right, so let's look and say when I said any other team. So any other team would be UConn. They're not listed, so they're any other team. I think Arkansas is also. No, Arkansas is in there. So you got Stanford versus UConn. I need UConn to win. UConn has been a team that's been blasting people. They're also 46-13, so they're not a bad team at all. They were third in their region. North
Stanford
Carolina,
is nasty, though.
They are. Ole Miss for Southern Miss.
There's
Auburn versus Oregon State. I don't think Oregon State's listed. How damn they are. I don't know why they wouldn't just put UConn instead of any other team. Because I think UConn's the only one who classifies as any other team. Yeah. I mean, it sucked that Miami was a top 6 seed and we lost to Eastern Carolina. Kind of pissed me off. Yeah.
Mateo's at third.
There you go. 1 run can help. At least allow us to buy back down off the under. Over. How do you get third? Wild pitch? Gonna be one hell of a wild pitch. Oh, he stole second. And then Perez threw it into the outfield. Okay.
No, he threw it. Yeah.
All right, so we're through one period in the hockey game. Didn't even realize that ended. That was so great. So the under 1.5 from Gerardo Cash is easy. Our under 5.5 looks golden. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Do you still like the
And
second period over?
Yep.
Or is that just a hedge?
No, I like the second period over. I've cashed it in I think the last 3 games. In the previous series, I cashed every second period over.
1.5, right?
Yep. A lot of times the first period, they're feeling it out. You're feeling it there. You're starting to get rough. This is your adjustments are going to be made by your coaches. Cooper can make the adjustments. And you got the guys, and then they'll come out and they'll go to goal, or they'll put more pressure on the goal, because the first thing they're going to say, they're going to go back and say, okay, we're not going to win shooting the puck 3 times. And we're not going to win shooting the puck 8 times. So the Lightning shots, I think, are probably going to get into the double digits. And I think the Rangers will get close to double digits. So I see about 20 shots in goal. See, I would love to be able to take that bet. How many shots do I see in the second period? You know what I mean? You can bet on everything else. It's kind of shocking that you don't get to bet on that. So
Yeah.
Fox has 0 shots on goal. Savannah has 1. Panarin has 2. So money is coming in on the Rangers. The Lightning, obviously, nobody has a shot of anybody ever that you've heard of. Ross Colton, Victor Hedman, and somebody else are basically your only guys taking a shot. So the stupid Athletics are beating the Guardians. So I was going to talk to you there, and then I saw I was talking to your couch. Stephen Kwan for Rookie of the Year has fallen like a rock.
Yeah, I haven't watched him.
Yeah, he's batting 9th now.
Oh, really?
That's like here. This is the last chance you get before you go to AAA.
Oh, did you guys take the CFL stuff that Ken gave?
What time is that game? I was looking for that.
It's 9:00. I think it starts at 9.
Yeah, I mean,
40.5
is a massive number for. I know they're going to call more fouls. So what did he give?
He gave the over.
Right? Yeah, we're playing the
See,
over.
it's 48.5 now. That's a key number through 48.
Yep.
Because he was given 47. Yeah, 47.5.
I got to play the under. I'm only putting a
And then he
shekel
said
on.
he also teased Montreal, the Alouettes, and over 40.
Yeah, I can't do that. I don't think I can tease a CFL game. I'll try. Interesting if I could. 2-team NFL teaser, college totals teaser. 2-team teaser.
I can do it. It's marked as XFL.
So I've got 2 teamers. Here's my choices I can tease. I could tease Golden State and Boston. That would be stupid. I could choose Zadar versus Sabana. I could choose Virtuous Bologna versus Olympia Milano. I could choose the NLX Road Warriors versus San Miguel Beerman. I could choose the Magnolia Hot Shots for Converge Fiber Xers. I could choose Barcelona Jovic, and I could choose all the NFL Week 1 games.
It sounds like the teams you're reading off sounds like it's from basketball.
Well, it was basketball, and now I can choose the Week 1 college football games. Which, by the way, that goes on for a while. So let's see. Let's just search for Argo. This will take forever. And Argo is not there.
No, it's Alouettes, not Argonauts.
Oh, Montreal.
Yeah, Montreal.
The Orioles scored in a wild pitch, by the way.
Oh,
and
good.
then they got the guy out leaning at first. Oh, I can tease it. So I can take the Alouettes at +10 and the over 42.5. All right, let's go. I'll throw. What am I throwing on this? I'm not putting big money on this. I could do this there. And then the Orioles get a hit right afterwards. So the hits are starting to come, but there's 2 outs thanks to really bad base running. All right. We're Alouette fever here. Let's go. I'm looking at the Panama Martinique game. Panama to score in the second half. Yep, -417. Panama win the second half. Yeah, that's gonna happen. Panama over 3.5 goals. That's a good shot. We'll take a shot on that. We'll take that with the. Hey, the Iron Pigs got to run.
There you go.
Iron Pigs, Iron Pigs, Iron Pigs. Do-do-do-do. Iron Pigs. By the way, right now that's the only baseball I can bet. The live total in the Ranger game is 3.5. Ryan Mountcastle ends the inning for the Orioles, and it's 1-0. Orioles through 3. We're gonna need a big inning here in the bottom of the 3 or 3rd or 4th of the 5th here.
Why did you take the first 5?
Yeah, you told me first 5.
No, I said full game.
You said team total over 2.5.
Oh, yeah. But my play was on the full game, but I also took the first 5 over 2.5 for the Orioles.
Okay. But I can only take what I can take, so. Oh.
It ain't over. It's over.
And the Nationals are making a run. The Yankees score another run, 7-3. Who gets the 3rd run? Torres opens the 4th with a single. They're going to get it back to that big man, Joey Gallo. Oh.
Did you watch any of the where'd Fox go? You hear me, Fox?
I'm here. I went to the
Did you
trash
watch
can.
any of the LIV stuff?
No. Today I was spraying my backyard for ticks.
No.
I've removed 3 ticks off my wife in the last 2 weeks.
I really ironic because I'm gonna message you guys. My dog had a tick on him. I had to take that shit off.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I saw
you
one on
gotta-
my dog
You're
too.
not giving
That
your
was
dog
very
your,
fun.
you don't give your dog the pills?
Yeah,
The
we
little
do.
I'm about to
We
give
do.
him
They
Advantage.
take
Advantage
the
is the only
flea and
one
tick
that
stuff.
covers both.
No, since Send whatever does as well. But if you go like NextGuard, it's edible. They eat it every month. Then you don't have to
Or
worry
you can
whether or
get
not you're actually
the
getting on the skin. Opening hit by the Royals.
you can get like the 6-month or the 1 year, I think, from the vet. I think that's what we did.
Yeah, we do the edibles for NextGuard every month, and I give it to them on the 1st of the month. It's not cheap, but comes out to
No,
about
but
$200.
it's worth it. It's definitely
Worth
worth
it,
it
but I
because
have to worry about taxes. Yeah.
yeah.
Because so they won't bite him, and they'll just basically, if they do, they die. And they generally just hang on him, which is the one thing you have to worry. Because my wife woke up in the morning at 6 a.m. She's like, "Come look at this," and then the other one was, "Hey, I'm in the shower. Come here, take a look at this." I was like, "Yay!" And I was like, "Oh shit! All right, I'm not here for anything except tick removal."
Was it like buried or something? Like, did you have to
Yeah,
like
I, I
get a
pull it.
lighter or something?
No, it's tweezers. You just pull it
Oh.
as close as you can to the skin, and then you pull straight up. That's the CDC's recommendation. The lighter is actually a false because they actually bury themselves in farther when they get heat. So my wife was taking the shower as hot as she takes the shower. The steam was. She's like, "It's moving." I'm like, "Yeah, because you're burning the hell out of it. Why do you think it's moving?" So one was on her stomach, the other was on her shoulder, and then one was on her leg. All right, we've got a
Well,
big fly.
lucky she saw him. Lucky she found him.
Yeah. Well, there would be no way you wouldn't have found it, but yeah. Yeah, so it's just something that my neighbors had some as well. So we're just spraying for ticks. Worst part is because I have a service that's supposed to be covered in the service, but it's not yet figured it out. So, but they haven't been here in a while, so maybe that's what we're doing. So I sprayed some Wonderside stuff, which is like good for pets. Guardians get a run. There you go. Let's go, Guardians. Come on, Iron Pigs. Let's go. Yep, we're rooting for the Iron Pigs on the show. Speaking of my wife, she just got home. All right, let me put this on pause. I'll come right back.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, it's down the line. Kansas City. Big play. Almost bad base running again. Second and third, 1 out. Bobby Witt Jr. with a double down the line.
How about that? How about that freaking KC
He's
Jays
the
game
fastest
yesterday?
guy in the league.
That was the biggest freaking setup. I saw so many people on the Jays yesterday, and I'm like, man, it almost seems too obvious here. And then I got on them as soon as they went down. Looked good there for a minute.
Yeah.
Freaking baseball. So what's going on with your Warriors? They gonna? I haven't watched any. I've watched zero
Like I
NBA
said,
playoffs.
we gotta win in 7 if we're gonna win. I think, obviously we gotta win the next game. Where it's pretty much over.
Well, they got Golden State had home court, right? So if they make it to 7, 7 will be at home, right?
Correct.
I don't know. It seemed like everybody was all over the Warriors prior to the series starting, and Boston come out and won the first game, and it kind of flips everything on its side, right? Come out and you steal that first game, and it's tough.
Oh, we won the first game.
I thought Boston won the first game.
We lost the second game.
Oh.
I'll double check sure we won the first game.
I don't know. Like I said, I haven't.
Oh no, you're right,
I watched.
Yeah, 120 to 108.
That's what I thought. I mean, I watch. I watch Gabe and Cam. Pretty much every night, and so I listen to those guys talk about it. Pretty much everybody on the show. For game 1 was on Golden State, and I think Cam was the only one on Boston. That's why I remembered that.
Oh, come on. We got Salvi up, 2-2 count. Oh, there's a run. There's 2 runs. 2-1 Kansas City.
Good deal.
Yes, sir. There's 3. It was gonna happen. He almost popped it out.
Really? Man, he had a freaking triple yesterday in that game because Tapia misplayed it in right field.
All right, second period has kicked off. Dropped off. He dropped the puck. Home run Melendez. 2-run shot. (4-1) Kansas.
Well, there's 5. That was the first 5 total. Yeah, I figured both of these guys would get hit.
He hit a home run, and like people are sitting down in their tables ducking like there's people getting throwing rocks at him. Like nobody was going to even near
Right.
to catch that damn ball. Damn, people in Kansas City know how to catch a baseball. What's going on here?
The weird thing about my dynasty, the dynasty startup league, is that it's a super flex. It's a super flex league, and there's no kicker and no defense. So you basically have you start a quarterback, 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers, and then 2 flexes, and then the super flex, which is generally you want that to be another quarterback. So it made it pretty interesting, drafting, to say the least. The one dude made a trade. I was trying to trade up. I had the number 7 pick. And so I was trying to trade up because the guy who had number 3 was basically he was selling that pick, and I was trying to get it, and he sent me. We were going back and forth, and I was basically going to give him. I was going to give him my my third. I think it was like my second, my fourth, and my sixth, or like my second, third, and fifth, or something like that, for that number 1, which would have been 3 overall. And he sent me what somebody else was offering, and he sent me what somebody else was offering, and I'm like, yeah, I can't do that. So I ended up, I assumed he was full of it. Well, he ended up making the trade. And here's the funny part was, the dude who made the trade to get that number 3 pick was, I'm 99% sure he was assuming that he was going to be able to take Herbert there. And then Herbert went number 2. Josh Allen went number 1. Herbert went number 2.
Oh.
And he didn't want Mahomes. He didn't want Mahomes in that spot. So then he ended up getting somebody else. He ended up getting the guy who took Josh Allen, number 1, to trade him. Basically, they flipped all those picks back. Looks like we got a power play for Tampa here. He got somebody, the guy who took Allen, number 1, to trade him and basically give him all those picks back that he traded for that number 3 pick. And then the guy who took Josh Allen took Mahomes, which is really good for you, except he didn't have another pick. Like, he didn't make a position pick until the 5th round.
Damn.
Like, in a dynasty,
just for one guy.
In a dynasty startup, if you don't make a position player pick, like, I'll have to look and see who his first position player was. It was It was bad. Like, it was real bad.
So I don't think I've ever played one of those.
Yeah, this is my first Dynasty League. It should be fun. I like my we started a keeper a few years back, and I like that a lot. And I think the Dynasty's going to be, because you're playing. It's like an all year thing. You can make trades and stuff. There's a lot more involved than just showing up and drafting and then setting your lineup kind of thing.
We got some runs. 4-1. We needed what? 4.5, right? So that means we cashed.
First 5 was 5, I think.
I took the full game.
Yeah, I took the full game also.
Oh, it was a race to the plate, and he's out. I don't know what I took. Let me see what I took.
Yeah, it looks like Tampa Bay couldn't do nothing on the power play. So it looks like they can skate.
All right, so I took over 8.5. But that was a lie. I took 8.5. I took first half Baltimore over 5. So I pushed. At least I pushed. Still got 2 innings. Like I said, we need someone to. Sorry.
His first position player. So he took Allen and Mahomes, and then didn't have another pick until the 5th round. And his first position player was Kenneth Walker, the rookie running back for Seattle.
Seattle's got like 37 running backs. And a guy who doesn't like rookies. I said Seattle has like 37 running backs.
I was telling D about I did this Dynasty startup. And the guy who had the number 1 pick ended up he took Josh Allen number 1. It's a 2 quarterback league, not 2 quarter. It's super flex, so basically 2 quarterback. But anyway, he took Josh Allen number 1, and then traded and got the number 3 pick. But he basically traded his 2nd, 3rd, and 4th round picks to get the number 3 overall, and took Mahomes. So he got Josh Allen and Mahomes, but then his first position player pick was in the 5th round, and it was Kenneth Walker.
So you look at the stats, and Mahomes had a bad year last year. No doubt about it. Do you think he has a better year?
I don't.
Or is his stats down? Yeah.
I think that I mean,
you think they run the
not trying to hate on I'm not trying to hate on Mahomes or Kansas City or anything. I think Mahomes might have had his best years statistically already. I think his best statistical years might be behind him, just because of the makeup of the team.
In 3 years?
I mean, the stats that he put up were insane.
Oh my God!
They're only going to lose players around him. That's the issue, because of the contract situation. The team around him is only going to get worse. It's not him. It's not him that's bad. It's the team around him.
Yeah, if Kelsey gets hurt, I think that whole offense dies.
It's definitely going to run through Kelsey. I mean, Kelsey was the first read anyway, but now he's the first read, and the second read is not unguardable.
It's indeterminate. Yeah.
The second read is probably Juju or maybe Clyde, but the second read is not unguardable. Like with Kelsey and Tyreek, you had 2 guys who were basically needed a double team.
He's here because he smelled this. He never opens the door.
I don't think it's anything. It's nothing against Mahomes. I just think that the contract situation is going to put the team in a decline, from here on out. I wouldn't have taken him either. And I was talking about I wanted to trade to get into that number 3 spot. I was trading it to get into that number 3 spot because I was going to take Justin Herbert, and Justin Herbert went number 2.
I would have took Herbert because he runs more.
Yeah, and he's got a team that's still, an offense that's still built around him, and it's not. I don't see the Chargers giving Herbert the kind of money that Mahomes got. I don't think Herbert's as good as Mahomes, but I also don't see the Chargers giving Mahomes the kind of money or giving Herbert that kind of money.
Herbert's unproven. I don't think he's as good as a leader. And he throws too many picks right now. But yeah, because he tries to make things like Herbert's the gunslinger. He's the young Aaron Rodgers type. Unfortunately, that was an accident. It would have been better if it wasn't. But
the light.
Joey Gallo home runs again, if that helps you.
Nope.
it's a race for Sturgeon. So let's see how we're doing on shots on goal here in the second period. See if it has opened up like we thought it would. Lightning are up to 9. They've got 6 shots on goal in the second period, and the Rangers have 2. Whoever scores wins. Yeah, the race 1-on-1. Kind of boring. Yeah. It's just one of those. I mean, it's fine if it was a 0-0 game and there were shots on goal, but it's like one team has all the shots. The Rangers got a power play here, though. But this is the Rangers' chance here to get something to happen.
Be nice if we can get one here.
By Tampa Bay on a shorty, but yeah.
Did you
One could open up this game, so yeah. So Kucherov finally took a shot on goal. That's nice to see.
I said I mentioned you didn't watch any of the LIV golf stuff.
No.
It wasn't bad.
I mean, it's golf.
It wasn't on. It wasn't on. It was on YouTube. They have a YouTube channel.
Here comes the shorty right in front. Oh, they can't get a puck.
No, when I say it wasn't bad, I mean the coverage, camera angles, the production. The production was good. The commentating was good. Like it wasn't like it was, just thrown together kind of thing.
Is anyone going to win besides the 16 players that deflect?
Is anyone going to win?
Besides the 16?
They have different. There's different rules to it. They're playing teams, and I think they're playing like low ball or something. I forget. I was reading it, but it's not. They play match play,
or in general.
Or they play stroke play, but they also play teams. So there's like two different basically kind of competitions going on at the same time. So they're playing like low man, but they're also playing on teams. I don't know if you saw where they had the teams broken up. They had team captains. Phil was a team captain, DJ was a team captain, that kind of thing. I don't know. They had.
Be interesting.
It was kind of gimmicky, but I mean, it was like you said, it was golf. It was like I was watching. It was like I was watching a PGA event, except it was on YouTube. I didn't have to pay to watch it on ESPN, and it's basically the same. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot of difference.
I mean, again, you're on a PGA course. You're just it's a normal course that's played for the PGA uses. I mean, it'll be very interesting to see how bitchy the PGA gets, because the biggest thing, if they would come out and say, hey, you're banned from the PGA and you can't play in any of the majors, okay, some of these guys probably wouldn't go.
Wasn't that what they said today?
No, Dustin
I thought
Johnson
that's
has his
I
deal
thought
that
that's what the PGA put out.
they said he was banned from the PGA, but I didn't think it was the majors. Because Dustin
I
Johnson's deal had him being able to play. Somebody scored! The Rangers score! That's one. Finally opens up. Lightning really need to get going. They're not really playing a
Who was
lot
it?
of. 55? Who in the world is 55?
Petrano?
Ryan Lindgren. Ryan Lindgren.
Oh.
Bro, you should have see this. Wait till you see it. Oh, wow. The Mayhew home runs.
Yeah, right here. Also, in accordance with PGA tournament regulations,
You know who's
the
up
players who
next?
have resigned their memberships will be removed from the FedEx Cup points list when the official statistics following the RBC Canadian Open are posted on Sunday evening. To be clear, these players will not be permitted to play in PGA Tour tournaments as a non-member via sponsor exemption or any other eligibility category.
Well,
So
Dustin
that's
Johnson
that.
said, hopefully they're going to allow us to play. Obviously, I'm exempt from the majors, so I plan on playing unless I hear otherwise.
Well, it says
The U.S.
right
Open.
here. This was an official statement from the PGA today, saying they'll not be able to play in PGA Tour tournaments as a non-member via sponsor exemption or any other eligibility category. So this was the PGA saying, if you go play in this league, you're out. You're not playing in any of our stuff. I wonder if they're going to.
Power play
The
Rangers.
U.S. Open came out.
Or
U.S. Open came
Tampa.
out 2 days and said they would accept the players.
I wonder if this was that was the statement they put out today.
Yeah, that's all they
PGA.
put out the statement, yeah.
I mean, if it's going to be interesting if they, if it's a lifetime, if it's going to be a lifetime ban. PGA has to stop guys from leaving. They have to stop guys from leaving.
There's only 8 events. It's not like this is an all-year thing.
I know, but these guys will make 3-4 years worth of
Correct.
tournament.
No blame on the guys leaving at all. But why is the
But
PGA making a big deal if you're gone for 8 games?
I mean, they don't. Most of these guys don't play in every tour event as it is now.
Yeah.
I don't know. It makes them look bad. They're making the PGA look bad because people are figuring out that there's more money. There's more money that could be offered to the players. Then, like I said, you can't go to a PGA Championship event and charge $20 for a beer, and then the PGA cries poor that they can't pay these guys. They can't make these prize purses bigger.
The PGA is not making any money off the $20 for a beer. That's the location.
Well, I mean, but the PGA chose the location to have the event. That was
Correct.
that was the
Making
U.S.
money off
Open this year.
That's the golf course that's making the money there. That's
So
part
then
of
the
their
golf course is kicking up to the PGA, and then they're charging down to the patrons.
too many middlemen. Yep.
I don't know.
All right, Tampa Bay's got a power play here. Let's get the answer and let's cash this second period over.
Yep.
Tampa Bay looking. Back to the point. Slide left, slide inside. Good shot. Shesterkin with the save. Rangers got a shorty opportunity here. 2-on-2. Last guy developing. Comes off the side. Misses the net. And they're going to eat some time. Good check work. Got to push it in. He lost the stick. So that's there. Lightning got a 5-on-3 right now for 2 seconds. Bad pass. Corey Perry knocks it down. Gets it back to Hedman. Up at the point. Misses the slot. Back to Perry. Back to Hedman. Off the glove save here of Shesterkin. Hedman can't keep it in. And the Rangers clear. Angels to score first. He's going down. He has decided that he is all in. Cleveland's got 2 men on. 2 outs. Down 1. And the Rangers clear. 30 seconds left on the power play. Not good. Sergachev hanging on. Will they even get a rush? They get the rush. 20 seconds. Back to Hedman. Has trouble holding on to the puck there. Ross Colton dumps it in. Cycles it around. Rangers clear. That's a powerless power play.
Cleveland ties it. There we go.
3 seconds. Man on. So do I. Anything versus Oakland is pretty much what I'm taking. I think Oakland want to win. Shot for the point is wide. We're back at full strength. Lightning still have it inside the crease. Lightning just look to be a step slow. Don't know why. This could be icing. Nope. Dies up early. Here's the run. Kick in. 1-on-3. Backhander doesn't go. Shesterkin with the save. Lightning are putting up the pressure. But 1-on-5 isn't going to work. Dumps it in. Swings it back around. Holds back it in. Battle on the boards. Rangers cycle it around. Trying to get it out of the zone. Finally get it out of the zone. It's batted in the beat of the air. Panarin gets it to Kreider. It's deflected. Still can't get a hold. Loose puck. Battling in the neutral zone. Lots of nothing in the neutral zone. Would have been delayed offside. Panarin gets checked off the puck. And they dump it in. This should be icing. All right, KC to score the 6th run. D-Money is throwing out plays left to right. He's just firing things out. We got bases loaded for the Guardians. We got the Yankees 7-5 if you haven't looked.
Who's up? Miller? Is Miller up? I need Miller to hit a bomb right now.
Minnesota has the ball. Minnesota's up.
No, Miller for the Guardians.
Who is up is Naylor with the bases loaded. He's got a 1-1 count. They intentionally walk Ramirez to get to Naylor, who is 1 for 3 today with 1 jack. He said, I went yard. Where's the dog? What are you doing? Are you just sitting there? Okay. He is. I thought you were eating something. He's not normally in my office, so I got to kind of look around and see what is on the ground that he can eat. Make sure there's no stupid little gel packs or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Come on.
Always little wrappers of any kind, plastic or straw wrappers or piece of paper.
Well, paper I'm not too worried about, but the little
Ties.
plastic off
Like
those juice
little
pops.
twist ties. Little twist ties.
We still have 4-1 on the Royals Orioles. Let's see if the Orioles can actually mount a comeback and get a hit. Top of the 5th. Really lazy pass. Nice deflection. It's too far. We got 4 minutes and 47 seconds left. 1-0 game. And here they come in. Speeds up ice. The layoff sides. And the Athletics get out of it. 4-4. Guardians leave 3 men on. All right, so we talked College World Series. We've talked football.
So
We've talked baseball.
Damn. Bobby Witt stole another base. He's on second with Salvi up. They thought he was out. He is not out.
Is he fast? Is that the key thing?
He's
with
the
Bobby
fastest guy in the league per foot to 90 feet. He's the fastest.
Really? I
I'd be
didn't know that.
Like Whit Merrifield is one of my favorite guys. I mean,
they showed it
the Royals
today,
are
literally on the.
See, to me, the Royals are one of the only teams that steal. I mean, from a stolen base perspective. All right, so yeah, I was going to do this, so let me bring that up. All right, let's see how we're doing here. Your favorite game. All right. Now, you guys will probably get this right because this will be easy. Name the top 5 in home runs.
Judge.
Yep.
Vladdy.
Nope. Vladdy's not even in. He's top 14.
Yeah, he has been pretty cold.
Yep.
I don't know. You go, D. I got one.
You said Judge. You said home runs.
Yep.
Shit. So Judge. Buxton.
Buxton's up there. That's he's probably the bigger shocker.
Walsh.
Who?
No, I don't think so.
Jared Walsh?
Jared Walsh?
Yeah.
No. All right. You got Buxton.
Oh, Jordan.
Ramirez? No.
Alvarez is the one you guys never look at. But yeah, Alvarez is there.
Yeah,
He's
Jordan.
second. The other just got hurt the other day.
Trout.
Nope.
Alonso.
Yes. Hold on 1 second. You still got one more. What are we barking at? What?
Acuna.
All right, come on. Nope.
Bryce?
Nope.
Mookie?
Mookie's it. Yep.
Oh, nice.
He's got like what, 6 leadoff home runs or 4 leadoff home runs, something like that? I was telling my cousin when he was in town, man, I was like, he's gonna break the record probably. And then he told me who has the record, and I was like, oh yeah, never mind.
He's not gonna break the record. Yeah, it's not even gonna be close.
Oh, Boston's been hot too.
How do you not know who has the record since you're on the
One
West
out for
Coast?
Ohtani.
Who is it? Tony Gwynn.
honestly, I never really the A's never really were the team that ever like even fathomed to watch or I don't know. It was always the Giants,
Before your time.
the
It was
LA,
before
and
your
San
time.
Diego. Like
But I would,
at least when I was growing up. I mean, I even went to Peoria a lot.
okay.
Who is it? Ricky?
I think he had the most
Yeah.
leadoff home runs.
Yeah, it's Ricky Henderson.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not even close. Yep. Come on, Milo.
Otani with another strikeout.
1 second. Just mute me for a second while I call the dog. Come on, Milo. Away from the flowers. Let's go.
I can't even. Does it work? Yeah.
Yeah, I looked at Otani's K prop for today. I don't know. I didn't, like I said, I went through the whole board, did not find much that I liked today. It was the same way yesterday. I went through the whole board, didn't see much that I liked. I still managed to make 3 plays and they all lost. So
I've been
figured.
I've been tracking everything. My biggest wins are when it's live, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, you've been killing the live plays. I don't do a whole lot of live bets with baseball because I don't have much success live betting baseball. Like I think a lot of times when I'm watching a game,
1-1. Tampa scores.
did they? Oh, fucking right. That's our second period over.
Sergachev. Short-handy.
Let's
Shorty.
go.
There it is. Bring that Fox. I can't press the button. You got the button on that little thing over there.
On the one hitter. On his one hitter. His one
Watch
shot.
that is. Watch that is. Ring that bell. Ring that bell.
That doesn't really have the same ring when you're singing it.
Thanks. Ring that bell.
All right, I'm ready. You ready? Tampa Bay Lightning. Goal scored by Sergachev. Unassisted on a shorty. All right, so looking at our bets, Kucherov has got 2 shots on goal. We need 2 more. Stamkos has got nothing. He has been silent. Panarin's got 3. Kreider's got 2. Stromey is playing, but he looks a lot slower. Pass out in front. All right, let's go. All right, so you guys were able to name home runs. There, now your favorite. There's 0 chance you're going to get the first guy. Top 5 in batting average. None of the guys that we named last time, well, from the Padres, are in the top 5 anymore.
Yeah, their
Trey
offense is kind of been struggling a little bit.
Yep. All right. Number 1 batting average in the league. He's already went yard this today.
Minnesota. Oh, then you already gave it up. Arias.
Yeah, whoever Luis Arias, who I've never heard of,
Arise.
is leading the league in average. Second-year player. Apparently, he's batting .363 and 168 at-bats. All right, who's second? He's one of my favorite players.
Buxton.
No. It's a good guess.
Golden.
Buxton's not. He's fifth.
Let's go through Fox's MLB The Show team lineup. Castellanos.
He's not on there. Castellanos not batting that well
JD.
at all. JD's third. That's one of my favorites. Yep. You discovered the
There's a guy on there. I think I know. I think there's another guy on the same team, maybe.
No, there's
another guy in Boston on the same team in the top 5. Yes.
Because I'm
Xander.
figured, yeah.
Nope. Xander's 8.
Lagares. Oh, almost.
No.
Xander's done. He wants to trade. He's gonna opt out.
Trevor Story.
Rafa.
Nope. Rafael Devers. The Yankees tie it up. It's 7-7, baby. We're not dead yet. Aaron Hicks homers to right. Gleyber Torres scores as well. 7-7.
I didn't even take the Yankees full game, did
Orioles
I? Oh, I
score.
took them -1.
It's 4-2. We need one more run from the first 5 cashed. One more run from the Orioles.
They've got 2 men on with 1 out.
Yep.
The other guy is on a team you hate, Rich.
A team that I hate.
Yep.
Well,
Quick,
that
fast.
could be any of them.
Quick, fast, gets on base.
Tim Anderson.
Yeah, it's Tim Anderson. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Anderson's when the White Sox don't have Anderson, it's different. All right. Let's see the worst stat there is in the league. I was actually shocked at this guy leading the league in stolen bases. I didn't think he was fast. I guess he is, but I didn't know that. Leading the league in stolen bases. Bobby Witt only has 10.
The rookie of the year.
Which is who?
JR.
Yep. J-Rod is leading the league in stolen bases with 17.
Wow.
He's actually starting to hit well. He's actually up to 270. He does have a really good chance now to start making Rookie of the Year. He's up to 7 home runs, 26 RBIs. I think he's leading all rookies probably.
He's lucky he's in the NL. Or the AL, I'm sorry. Because Mackenzie Gore is taking the AL or the NL. There's no doubt
he's
about
pitching
that.
really well. He's pitching really well, but a lot of times they don't give it to a pitcher, especially if he ends up being available there. Well, Gerardo, that's what I mentioned. Tony Gonsolin should be considered for an NL Cy Young. He won't be, but he's 8-0. He's got an ERA
even
under 2.
Tyler Anderson.
Well, Tyler Anderson is didn't he get shelled today?
We got rocked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's 8-0.
Everybody has their coming down to him.
He's a lefty
Yeah,
though, and the Sox are tough on lefties.
All right, it's a hit. Oh, that gets back to the center fielder. 1 run will score for the Orioles. Cash the Orioles.
There's not.
4-4. Orioles are still live. Well, that's
Rich.
9. Someone has to win. That's 9. My over 8.5 will cash. Yep. Someone has to win. I did that in hockey.
We
when one
pushed
of the guys
9.
said, we got our over 9. I was like, how did we get our over 8.5? And I was like, oh, that's right. Someone actually has to win the game.
Somebody has to.
Yeah. But Gonsolin should win it. It's definitely there. So, all right. So, who do we think is second, third, and fourth, all tied with 14?
Stolen bases?
Trey Turner.
He's fifth.
So you got Trey Turner.
Two are on the same team.
Jeez.
Mason Acuna's
So Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman's
Harrison
one.
Bailey.
That's the other one. Yep. Good job for you. You won't get number 4. and you won't get number 6. I have never even heard of number
Yeah, probably
6.
not.
Number
Who's
4
six?
is on the Orioles. That's Jorge Mateo.
What's a
He's batting .213, but he's still 14 bases.
ex-Padre?
So Eli White is number 6, batting .190 and stole 12 bases.
Oh, Tex?
Acuna in about half as many as bats as everybody else. Has already stolen 11 bases.
Right?
I mean, if you could find a bet, I'd
Wow.
probably put some money on possibly on Acuna finishing the season with the most stolen bases. They don't run as much as the other teams. That's the only issue that you're going to have. All right, so Mancini cashes for me because Mancini and Benintendi both get a hit. That's what I needed. This is going to be a pop up to third base out of play. That'll be an easy out. 4-4. But yeah, so that was good. That ends up being a great call for you. Let's go.
Looks like the Yankees are
Yankees
about to
attack
score again.
7-7. Red Sox Angels, no
Oh,
run after the first inning. All right. Now we're going to switch. We're going to really challenge you now.
You challenged me with stolen bases. I don't know anything about stolen bases.
Oh. I was just going to challenge you. Which pitcher is leading the league
Here comes
in
Gallo
strikeouts?
first.
Which pitcher is leading the league in strikeouts?
Yep.
Is it Garrett Cole?
5th.
Corbin Burns.
2nd. That I've never seen. The Royals pitcher just bounced it off the grass before he threw it to home plate.
Cool.
Not the dirt, the grass.
Can you still hit it? Can you still swing at it?
I don't know, but it actually wasn't a bad pitch when it bounced off the grass.
Well, I don't think that counts. This isn't cricket.
You know the answer.
You know the strikeout pitcher?
He was looking at the up.
Just because I do a lot of fantasy stuff. No, relax. But I don't think give Rich like 3 more guesses. I don't think he's gonna guess it.
Okay.
You don't think I'm gonna?
Yeah.
I probably won't get it.
All right. The pitcher is 7-2. He's on a good team that no one ever thinks is good, but ends up being making the playoffs and playing deep into the postseason.
They always make it there.
Springs?
Nope.
Nope. Close.
Is that the right team? Rays?
Yep. Yeah.
Yep.
That was a big hint. That was a big hint.
Yes, I know.
Yarborough?
No.
Kluber?
Nope. You haven't
Who
named their
missed
best pitcher.
Mr. Shane.
Who am I missing?
Shane McClanahan.
McClanahan. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. He's got it. See, when everyone talks about Cy Young and you sit there and say, oh, the one guy's got it signed up, you don't look, but McClanahan has got 0 publicity, but he's 7-2. He's under 2 in ERA. He's got a whip under 1, and he's leading the league in strikeouts.
Dude, you know who's been lights out has been Manoah too.
Yep.
Manoah for the Jays. Another one.
Who makes the trade for Frankie Montas? Is it the Phillies?
Nah.
Why? The Phillies have righted the
I
ship.
think it'll be like
Red Sox look like they might score first here. Runner on second, no outs.
I think it'll be like
Or
St.
do
Louis
double?
or like San
Maybe the
Francisco.
Mets.
Well, I don't think they'll trade. Yeah, or the Mets. They'll pay for anybody.
The Mets could use another arm.
Mets have a ton of arms.
Yeah, but they all suck.
All
They don't
right.
all suck, but they could use another arm, and they're a team that's got one hell of a good record so far.
Yep.
They're gonna have a hard time. They're gonna have a hard time in the next however long they're gonna be without Alonso and Marte if those dudes are out any length of time.
So in 2 years, is it pretty fair safe to say that Sandy Alcantara will be a Dodger?
If not sooner. I don't know if he'll be a Dodger, but he'll be on a contender for sure.
Yeah. He is so good.
Alcantara and
My boy Dylan
Lopez
Cease
too, probably.
My boy Dylan Cease gets rocked up, but he's third in the league in strikeouts. By the way, he has 10 less innings than any of the guys in strikeouts.
Yeah, Cease is another. Yeah, he's another good strikeout pitcher. The only reason I was naming off the strike, I do check the K props, not every day, but pretty much every day.
My Hunter Green for Rookie of the Year is not going to come through.
No, kid's got some good stuff though. He's starting to figure it out. I think he's starting to figure it out.
He has 7
I know.
losses.
But yeah, he had control. He had control issues to start, but I think he's starting to figure it out.
All right, we got
he's pitched better his last 2 or 3 outings.
All right, so right now you have the Athletics tied, the Yankees tied, the Orioles tied, and the Red Sox tied.
All right, pick 4 winners and parlay them together.
Yeah, what kind
Pick
of
the 4 winners and parlay them.
Oh, you want me to give out the 4 winners in baseball? That's what I'm hearing.
Dude, I listen to people that do MLB parlays every day. These freaking money line parlays. It kills me. If anybody makes money doing money line parlays in MLB, I would be shocked. If you can make money doing money line parlays in MLB regularly, I'd be shocked.
Well, here's my one thing that I look at with money line parlays. Road favorites have won 62% of the time. Road favorites that involved the playoff team from last year have won 68% of the time. So if you're doing that, you have a chance. The problem is guys take these 2, 3. They take the Dodgers, the Yankees.
Yankees, Red Sox. Yeah.
No, if you're going to take a money line parlay, it's a 2-teamer. I'll take the Yankees with a team that's minus 160 or minus 170. It's not a guaranteed lock, but it gets me to 1 unit.
Yeah.
That's how you make money in Major League Baseball. Or you take the dog. There's times that have dog. Looking at the picture, I see when you guys are on one thing, I was like, okay, well, he's on that because Tyler Mahle absolutely sucks at home. And he doesn't want to take Cincinnati, so you might as well take plus money.
Got him.
You got as good as any. Go ahead and win.
Go. Got him.
What happened?
Got him.
They're getting
I don't know.
Looks like they got him at the plate.
What, the Red Sox Angels game?
Get a man on third for Boston. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a man on first
and
now.
then play at home.
Guardians got 2 men on, no outs,
yeah,
first and second. Come on, the Guardians. Let's go, Guardians. The Orioles still got 2 men on for a full count. 3-2.
They're still in the 5th inning.
Yeah, because they're still in the top of the 5th. They've been in the top of the 5th forever.
Wow.
The Iron Pigs have gone the other way. The Storm Chasers have put up 5 more runs. The Iron Pigs are down 8-1. That's not going to come through for me. How's the
Damn.
CFL doing?
Yeah, I was just checking the CFL. I think it's 14-7.
In the second quarter,
Nope.
hopefully?
It's 14-14 going to half.
In half, I still have 6 minutes.
Oh, this must not be accurate then.
Well, I'm going to go to TSN. That'll be accurate.
Yeah.
Mine was on Google.
The
So,
books
yeah,
got me on triple zeros.
I got 6 minutes and 26 seconds on a 14-14.
14-14.
Vernon
That's
Adams
good.
is thrown for 1 TD and a pick. Bo Levi Mitchell has thrown for 1 TD. 14-14. What are we at? Over 42 and plus 10? Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah. Yeah, it's looking good.
Yeah.
The live total I see is 49.5. Oh, it's locked out, so it's probably not. Probably higher than that.
Yeah, I don't have any.
Man,
I typically
Otani gets
do,
out of
but
it. Wow, let's go.
I don't have anything
Nice.
in there. Oh, the Iron Pigs get a run. 8-2. We're not
Bases
dead
loaded
yet.
for the Orioles.
Yeah, but he just grounded out to third base.
You're not dead yet. Nope, you're not.
It's 4-4. End of the inning. I'm watching that game. I would like to see the Guardians get a chance to take the lead here. We got Stephen Kwan is actually having a big day after we badmouthed him. He's 3 for 4 with a run and a ribby.
Yeah, I was gonna say I saw him when he was up and it said 2 for 3, and then he got another hit, and I'm like, he's having a decent day today, I guess.
Yeah, Gerardo, after Kershaw retires, we go after Alcantara. Yep. He just seems like the guy you're gonna go after.
There's the run. There it is. 5-4 Cleveland.
Let's go. Come on, Guardians. See, we're rooting for your team, Rich. We can't be upset. All right, we got the third period. Lightning total is 4.5. It's kind of surprised it's 4.5. There hasn't been an empty net goal. Well, actually, it's been one empty net goal in the series. The Rangers are on a power play. If you want to take the Rangers to win period 3, it's not a bad number. You're getting at plus 275. On a power play, you might be able to take it and then get off of it. Yeah, I'm interested to see who goes after Franklin Montez. I'm interested to see what kind of trades are being done there. All right, now the very last question, which is probably the easiest question now with the answer. Which team has the best record in Major League Baseball? It changes every time we add this, but yes.
Which team what?
Has the best
Yankees?
record in Major League Baseball.
Yankees.
Yep. That's why I said it's easy based on who's second.
Mets.
Okay. That is correct. Which shocks me.
I don't know what I was looking at the other. I know. I think the Yankees and Mets are both over 35 wins. I want to say. I think the Yankees are like 30, 38 and like 16 or something like that, and the Mets are like 37 and 19 or something.
Yeah, the Yankees are 40 and 16. They've scored 168, 269 runs.
They had that insane win streak too. It was like 12. They won like 12 in a row or something like that.
So they're 269, which is nice. And everyone's like, "Oh, they have the potent offense." Is not even in
their
top.
pitching. Their pitching has been incredible.
Well, their bullpen is nuts. Yeah. Yep.
Well,
so
I mean,
they're 168 is the big difference. So, like, they're giving up 168 runs. The nearest guy next to him is 189.
Between Cole, Severino, and Cortez, their starting pitching has been very solid. And
Colts killed the power play.
Cole, Severino, and Cortez has been good, and Tyone hasn't been bad either.
Yeah, but it'll be interesting to see if they can keep that up the whole time here. All right, live total just dipped to 3.5. Rangers have the puck.
We've seen Cole do it, and we've seen Severino do it, but the other guys are your questions.
Yep. All right, we got 18 minutes. 1-1 game. Whoever wins this starts controlling the series. Game 5. Pass inside. Ooh, I thought that went in. So did Vasilevsky. He looked back behind him.
I think Tampa's going to win this game.
I mean, Guardians scored again to make it 6-4. Only thing I don't like with Tampa is they haven't taken control of it.
I think the only reason why I think Tampa's going to win this game is because I think the Rangers are going to start pressing here because they know this game is more important to them than it is to Tampa. It's important. The Rangers need this game more than Tampa does.
Yeah, because you can't go to Tampa down 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, gee, I agree. I took personally over 1.5 in the third period as well. So, like, I always thought the first period we were going to get max 1 goal. And then I thought it was going to be 3-1, 4-1 in the next couple periods. So, over 3.5 is at minus 125 if you like that. 2 goals to score. Come on, Iron Pigs. I need these Iron Pigs to come through.
How many runs did you get?
4.5.
What's the score now?
8-3. I need a run. This is gonna be icy.
No, if you thought Major League bullpens were bad, the minor league bullpens is basically like me and you pitching.
Well, did you see the other day that what's his name? I forget who the manager was. He didn't know the rule that he put in his position player not down 5 runs.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, Dave Roberts. Or no, it wasn't Dave Roberts.
Dave Roberts.
It was somebody asking it though. It was Dave Roberts, yeah.
It was Dave Roberts. It was he didn't want to bull up his bullpen. It was the first game in the series, so he tried to put his I believe his third baseman into pitch.
All right, ring that bell. Carlos Santana hits a home run, 6-4.
There you go. Oh wait, that was my play.
I gotta ask who Carlos Santana is playing for.
That was a good the collab
Royals.
Right there. That was a good collab right there. We was both on it.
I was like,
I thought you were talking.
He was playing for the Yankees. Take the lead, 8-7.
I thought you were talking about the. I thought you were talking about your Angels play.
Judge had hit the double. Rizzo singles again.
Yeah,
Judge
we'll get there.
It's 8-7, so we're gonna hit it.
Look what you have done to this rock and roll ground. Look what you have done.
All right. Sturkin with a great save there. Keep it there. 6-4. Royals over the Orioles. Over 9. Take it. Angels got 2 men on. No outs.
There you go.
3-2 count.
Red Rock Express scores 2 to start the first inning. Oh, they had to start and beat. Gets the save. Ross Colton gets the hug. Guardians score again, 8-4. They're pouring it on right now at the Athletics. Athletics are going number 1 pick. Number 1 pick. So we can trade him in 4 years.
Strikeout.
Big K! There you go. 1 out for the Red Sox. Now we need a double play. All right, Lightning behind the net. Circles around, loses the puck. Cycles it around, back to the cycle, back to the outside. Here comes the wraparound chance. That should be a tripping, but there is no call. Oh, it just fires out to the point. Shot right in front. Still the puck, wraparound chance. Pat Maroon can't make it go. We sat by next to like Pat Maroon's like best friend. Like he was one of the guys who got tickets. He's like, ended up talking. He's like, oh yeah, Pat Maroon gave me the tickets. We went to college together. And like my dad ended up talking to him like the whole entire. Here's a picture of me and Pat at the party. All right. Tampa Bay now leads in shots by 4. We're up to 21. Penalties have been few and far between. 3-1. Rangers on a nice little run here. 2-on-5. Vasilevsky with an easy save. Pad save. Tries to squeeze it through. Doesn't work. This is going to be icing. Nope. Waved off. Oh, he steals it right in front. Kicks it out to the point. Cycles it around. Pass in front. Good block by the Rangers. Lightning back out. Switches around. Oh, he misses it. Just cycles it back in. Back around the net. Plays off behind the net. Backhand back to the defenseman. Defenseman plays it in. Blocked by the Rangers. Never got through. Another steal by the Lightning. Rangers stand on the ice. Nice thing. Deke in front. Can't get it through. Deke got point blank and couldn't pull the trigger.
Hey, now ring that damn bell. Let's go. Oh, he didn't get there. He didn't get there. Timeout. We didn't get there. That was a home run. Oh my gosh. Wait till you see this guy, bro. Joe Adele. You rookie.
No.
Bro, get them. Oh, it's only 1 out. I thought it was 2 outs.
No, it's 1 out.
He's right.
Bases
I thought it was out.
Get it for the point. Oh, comes off a pad.
Yeah.
Almost sequels through. Doesn't find its home. Come on, Buck. You know it's home. Get in the net. Point blank. Lightning starting to really put the pressure on. Lightning defensemen are firing at will.
Yeah, this Lightning are going to win this game.
Pat Maroon's up to 3. Yeah, but it only takes 1. It only takes a weird bounce. I mean, that's what makes hockey. The chances are coming more for the Lightning. Bad pass. Come on, we need some shots from Cooch.
This is one of those things where I was talking about, like, you can feel a goal that's coming. Like the Lightning are pressing now. I feel that there's probably a goal coming here in the next couple minutes.
All right, Yankees got 2 men on, 1 out, up 1. Runners on first and third. The Guardians still aren't out of the inning. It's 8-4. The Angels, Red Sox aren't out of the inning. Pavetta says, here comes my double play. Don't worry. It's happening. Angels are now minus 240 live with no runs. Almost feel like you have to take the Red Sox.
Minus 240 live with no runs.
Yeah, but they have bases loaded, one out.
Bases loaded. Yeah.
They're trying to see, do they get a run here? Or 2 runs, really. It's minus 1.5 is minus 120. Because that Red Sox plus 1.5, even if they get 2 runs, the Red Sox can come back from 2.
Yep.
And the Storm Chasers get another run. Come on, Iron Pigs. And he strikes them out. 2 outs.
Well, the Storm Chasers. What are you watching? YouTube?
The Iron Pigs.
I'm watching the Iron Pigs. The Storm Chasers have bases
Iron
loaded.
Pigs.
They just scored 3-10. The Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. You know me, I got 90 different things on. I'm going back and forth watching CFL on one thing. We're looking at it 17-14 with just under 2 minutes to go. Montreal takes the lead. That's looking really nice for that over 42.
Yep.
9-7.
Yeah, and the teaser too on. You got Montreal plus number 10.
Yankees pick up the lead. There we go. Let's go, boys. 9-7. Boom. We got 12 minutes to go in this hockey game. Anybody's game. We need Kucherov to score some shots. Come on. Light it up, Cooch. That probably means something totally different to anybody who's just not paying attention to what we're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. You see my picture of my garden?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that. How's looks like it's going pretty good.
These guys, they got bases loaded and couldn't even get a run in.
No runs by the Angels. None shall
Dude,
pass.
These teams are they're so disgusting. Like that can't get a freaking hit. Bases loaded, 1 out. Right. I feel like that happens almost every day. Bases loaded, 1 out, or no outs, and teams get no runs because nobody can freaking hit.
Yeah. Pavetta just gears up and he gets the strikeout, the key strikeout, and then they move on there.
So you posted a picture of your garden here. It looks like you've got what do you got? Cucumbers there on the left.
Yep.
And what else am I looking at?
Cucumbers, some peppers, and some cherry tomatoes.
Okay.
So we're moving. I'm out there watering every day. I gave it some banana water. So far, so good. It don't really have any pests, so that was big. Oh, I missed the pass. And then
Are you? Do you have that? Is that in a spot where I don't remember this? This is a raised thing, right? You can move this.
Elevated.
Right?
It looks like a cart. Yeah. Yep.
Do you have it in a spot where you're getting good sun most of the day, like at least 6 or 8 hours?
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it should do good.
Yep. So looking forward to it.
This is your first year doing any
first
kind
garden
of garden?
ever. Yep. It's not something my parents did. It's not something they're just kind of watching the TikTok videos. Creative Explained. I'll give him his props. That anybody can do it. So Lauren gave me some chances on how to do it, and so far so good. So
yeah, my well, I've done a garden every year since I've had a house, and I always my mom always had one, and I always helped her with hers. My grandparents always had gardens, so I've done it for years and years and years. So it's
Touchdown Montreal, 24-14. 20 seconds
the
left.
the best part. The best part about mine, where it is now, is I don't have. We we've been in this house about 5 or 6 years now, and where I've got my garden on the side of the house, it gets about 8 or 10 hours, depending on how sunny the day is, but it gets about 8 or 10 hours of full sun. So it just, I mean, the garden loves it, does fantastic. Um, so I always get,
I think it's 8 to 10. We got some shade that happens from the house throughout the day, but there's definitely enough sun. I mean, my wife goes out there and Vasilevsky with a nice save 10 minutes ago. So yeah, so far so good. I mean, we'll see as it comes later if I need to move it a little bit to get a little more sun. But yeah, it gets
did
sun
you
from
put,
roughly about like 12 to like 7 o'clock.
like the raised bed, like nutrients or anything in there with it?
I mean, I use the garden soil and different stuff. I use banana water at different times. I got the weed separator that's in there. So yeah,
Yep.
that's what I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you, so I use like a Miracle Grow, for raised beds. It's
Okay.
a nutrient thing that I put in there with the dirt, when I start it. The other thing I've done in the past, when I've had buckets, I've never done this with the raised bed, but when I've done you do the 5 gallon buckets, you put like, either Tums or like eggshells for calcium in the soil.
Yeah.
So, but I don't. It looks like,
Terrible
everything's
pass.
growing pretty good for you.
Oh, the Lightning are hanging on here. Two great chances there. You got a wide open net. Vasilevsky comes and they couldn't get out of the zone. Then they tried to flip it out of the zone. Then he tried to backhand it, and that didn't get out. Got basically a 3-on-1 there, and Vasilevsky stands strong. He
Wow.
all right. Oh, there you go. There's the Rangers making a mistake. And this is going to be offsides because the Ranger guy just plastered the Lightning guy right at the blue line, so he went into the zone. I'm on Kucherov. You got 8 minutes left. You've never had a game where you didn't have 3 shots in goal. Let's pick this up, buddy. You've got 2. We need at least 2 more. It's almost like the Lightning know this is going to go long haul, and they're just kind of hanging there. I don't know what's up with Stamkos. Haven't heard his name. Haven't seen him touch the puck.
Yeah, me
He's
either.
been invisible. All right, Red Sox open the inning with a nice hit. There we go. Ba-boom. Come on, Red Sox. Red Sox. Red Sox. Not. I only got the Red Sox because I had a double with the Orioles over. So now the Red Sox mean a little bit more to me. It's a 2.5 unit win. And I want the Red Sox to take a lead, then I'll take the Angels live. I know you gave the first play. He's like, shut up. Yankees got bases loaded, up 2 runs, 2 outs. Oh. So watch Top Gun. I know you don't watch movies, but Top Gun 2 was great.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, best movie
Made
of
a
the
ton of
year
money.
by far. Yeah. Kind of sets up for a sequel if they want to go a different way and putting the new characters or retire it. It'll be interesting. So, all right, the Iron Pigs are down 9 now. That's not good. Not in the 7th inning. That's gonna be a loss. So that was good. I started watching some shows. Watching The Lincoln Lawyer on Netflix. That's actually very good.
Is it good?
Yep. We've got Kenobi. Kenobi is great.
What's that?
It's
Star Wars.
Yep. Continuing basically from after episode 3. Revenge of the Sith, then basically the kids are now 10 and Kenobi is watching them and essentially kind of the mischief that he has to get into or get involved in. So yeah, why trying to keep the secrets there, and you have the Inquisitors and everybody. So yeah, which are to the Jedi that turned bad. So yeah, shot right in front. All right. All right, we're less than 10, less than 8. All right, Arroyo moves the runner on. He's on to second, right in the point, and Vasilevsky gloves it. 7:59 left in the game. Red Sox runner on second, 1 out. Got a lot of giveaways here by the Lightning in the last 5 minutes. And the Yankees get no more runs. 9-7. Royals get another run. 4-7. If you took the alternative over 10.5, what is the alternative total for that? We don't think runs are going to stop. Oh, live line is 13.5. Do we get 3 more runs, Rich?
In which game?
Orioles.
The bullpens suck. I think they're going to keep scoring. I don't see any reason why. I mean, you know, like I said, I love the over in this game.
All right, so we got a Canadian football second half line. 24.5. They blew out for 38. The favorite is down 10 points. Kind of like that over. Yeah, it's been all Rangers here in the last 5 minutes here.
Somebody's got to score.
Yeah. Right now, this game, if you ask me, is screaming overtime.
Yeah.
Both teams are playing a little bit closer to the vest.
Man, I should have taken that. I should have taken that 5.5 pregame. The juice on it was like 145, and that's a little higher than I want to pay pregame.
But that's what I gave. Right there, the third one, under 5.5. Did we lose the first 5 Yankees? Did we lose the first 5 Yankees? I don't know. They scored so many runs. I'm not sure if we lost it. We did.
I think
they were losing. I think they were losing after 5.
I think
we lost that. We lost that, but we're still alive for the New York -1, as long as he doesn't give any more home runs. 2 outs, runner on second. Can Ohtani get out of the trouble? 6 minutes and 40 seconds. Stamkos finally showed up and put a shot on net. Face off, out of the zone. Won by the Rangers. Kick back around. What is the total for overtime? No third goal is -200. Right in front. Oh, another right in front. Rangers, 2 chances right at the door. Couldn't get control of the puck. And Ohtani gets out of it. And we go to the bottom of the third. Oh, the Lightning are hanging on by the skin of their chinny
It'd be
chin
nice if you
chin.
could just hit the home run for us.
Who,
Athletics. Athletics has got 2 men on, 2 outs, runners
Yeah.
in second, third, down 4. Oh, this
Is he bat? Is he batting when he's
pass,
pitching, or is he
stand on
not
it.
doing that?
Yeah, he bats.
Yeah, he's batting second. DH.
Why not?
I know for a while he wasn't hitting on it during his starts.
Right.
I just saw that. I just saw that Rangers attempt right in front. I can't believe they didn't get one there.
Yeah, he just fanned on it. That's all.
Right. Yeah, right in front.
Just went over his stick, and there's been a bunch of Lightning plays here. You just had one right there. Again, they have not looked crisp. They're lucky to and they give it up, and there's the backhand, and there's the save.
Both.
And here's the fight, little head washing. I don't know why they're trying to fight here because there's only been 3 penalties called all game.
Yeah, both teams playing tight.
Yeah.
Perfect recipe for the under, for sure.
Bertrano gets it, goes backhand, hits Vasilevsky with the backhand, trying on the wraparound, doesn't work. All right, Iron Pigs down 9.
I think that one might be dead.
They got a runner on. At bat is the Iron Pigs. 1-2 count, 1 out, runner on first. And he struck out. I'm thinking the over 24.5 in the CFL game. Calgary was favored in this game.
Yeah, they were.
4. Your soccer game just kicked off.
Oh, did it? Damn it. Thank you. Canada. Oh, Canada. Canada to score in both halves. Yes, thank you. That's what I wanted. Where's the Asian handicap? Where is the Asian handicap? Do I want to play the corners? Canada should be running this team ragged.
Oh, they almost scored already. They almost scored.
Oh, they're gonna win the first half, second half, first 10 minutes, first 5 minutes. I'm actually probably taking Canada to score 3 or more goals. I like that.
I'll just take them next goal every time.
Canada over 2.5 goals, minus 118. I think Canada runs up the score here. What's it on? FX, FS1, FS2? Into the U.S. and
I got
everybody.
cable, so I'm on the Mexican channel. The Spanish channel, I'm sorry.
There's a bunch of Spanish channels. Telemundo? What are we
it's
on?
the Mexican channel because it's it's TUDN.
Okay, TUDN. Okay.
En vivo. En vivo.
Another shot in front. Come on, Lightning. Got to play a little better defense here. All right. Lightning look like they're playing for overtime. Uh-oh. Giveaway. right from the point. Missing the net. 2-on-3 for the Lightning. Not good. And it's blocked. Sturkin kicks it around, and it gets by. 3:28. 1-1 game. Everything on. What a weird bounce. Smacked it off the board and went right back to him. Lightning can't get in the zone. Can't get anything set up this game. Another steal in the neutral zone. There they go. Lightning dump it in, and he misses the cycle. Clear. Nice steal. Hedman brings it in. Lightning have the checking line on in a 1-1 game. 2 minutes and 36 seconds. I think that tells you everything you need to know. And it's going to be icing for 2:24. Do they bring in the big boys? They're trying to conserve ice time on the guys.
You're not going to get an empty netter, that's for sure. Unless somebody scores here.
Not getting squat. Rangers win the faceoff. Two guys come tumbling to the ice. Stamkos. Oh, he pushes him at the last second. Shot goes way wide. Stamkos drops it just in front. Kucherov! Oh, nice little play to get around the guy, but he just couldn't get the puck. Back in. The big line is on. Trying to stave it. Get something to going. Lightning have the puck. Moving it around. Cycling to the front. Goal! 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 Goal!
There
Goal!
Let's go.
2-1 Lightning. They get the rebound right in front. 1:50 left. Mikhail Sergachev, who hasn't scored in like 15 games before this game, has got 2. You could have got a massive number on Sergachev scoring twice.
Well,
there's traffic in front. Sergachev shoots it from the point, comes through, goes right underneath the arm pad of Shesterkin. He basically has no idea where the puck is. He's just kind of hoping and praying. And Sergachev goes right in the net. Boom. 2-1 Lightning. Sergachev on the year had 7 goals the entire season. Has 2 this game. All right. Empty net chance here.
that's huge. That's huge.
Yep. Minute 28. Shesterkin still in the net. Rangers can't get a hold of the puck. Lightning pull it back out. Shesterkin goes to the bench. Extra skater on. Shot in front. Turn, spin. Got to get the clearance. Down in the boards. Lightning recover. Kick it back out. It's glove sand. Put right back up. Backhand right in front. This is going to be the empty netter. Nobody on him. And it's a goal by Hagel.
There it is.
Boom. That's it. 3-1. The over 1.5 that I had in the fourth period. Also, third period cashes. Boom. There we go. We're not getting the both teams to score from Gerardo's not getting that, but we are getting over 3.5. Boom, 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 boom. And the Lightning win. How long as we don't get 2 more of those. And the New York Hands go home. You actually asked me what I was going to take. Did you see the picture for the show tonight?
Yeah. Yeah, I figured. I figured you were on the. I figured you were on the Lightning.
Well, I was on that because the Lightning scored the last 9-1 in the last goals. They scored 3 goals in game 2 to win that. Sorry, what was that? Game 3. Sorry, when they were up 2-0. Then they scored in game 3. They won, and they finally scored a goal in game 4 to make it 6-1. So I was like, the better offense is Tampa Bay. It's just a question of when they do pass it back out here. We might get another empty netter. We've got another steal. 40 seconds left. Rangers try to get it into the zone. We're going to lose my Kucherov shots and goal for the first time all series. Right in front of Vasilevsky. It's kicked out of the zone. 26 seconds left. That should be offsides. He faked going in for whatever reason, and all the Rangers went in.
Man, so much traffic on that. So much traffic on that goal from Sergachev.
Yep. 2 guys standing right in front of him, and just like, all right.
Yeah, I mean, literally, Shesterkin was completely blind when that thing was coming in there. I mean, it was a miracle that it actually got through all those guys and made it to the net, but
Lightning win the face-off. It's a race. Oh, Shesterkin's back in. Tie it up on the boards. 10 seconds left. 7 seconds left. Kucherov takes a shot, then takes a fight. Was that a shot on goal? I just want to know, was that a shot on goal?
No, that's game. We'll take that, though.
It's a fight.
Dub.
We got a one thing. Stamkos, Lafreniere. Cernak has got one of the. Oh, there Stamkos.
Got the under 5.5.
Don't understand, buddy. Oh, and he's bounced. Stamkos gets him to the ground. He's got him on the top. This might be better than what we see in UFC at 6:30 a.m.
grounded pound.
Yeah. Well, you basically had 2 Rangers guys on the ground. Both Lightning guys are in there. They started the ground to pound. There is technically 2 seconds left on the clock. The only question is on this, was that a shot? Because that was Kucherov who had the puck. And they gave him a shot and goal. They did. Kucherov gets to 3. I know we took 3.5, which I thought he would get, but I also had some bets at 3, so that's happy for me.
Man.
Wait to the ending. Guardians win. 8-4. Yankees got 2 men on, 2 outs.
Another run in the Baltimore KC game. I don't know if you took anything else there. They got 11 now.
No, it was 13.5. I didn't see 3 or 4 more goals. All right, so CFL, have we started second half yet? Yes, we have. 52 seconds left. 24-14. Calgary gets the ball.
Oh, that's a good win right there.
The CFL used to be on like ESPN. All right.
I'm just a telephone call away. You can pick it up and call.
All right. Tampa Bay wins. The under 5.5 wins. We lose the Kucherov anytime goal. And your Fox play chance to hit the Hail Mary does not come through. But all in all, the Lightning looking good. We're up in this series. Let's go. Let's close this out. Oklahoma robs them of a home run in the women's softball. Is this tonight's game? Was the Sky playing the Mystics tonight? No, that's just an old game. All right, let's see what we got here. The 2022 perfect game. I don't know why. Where's the Oriole game? Yeah, there it is. Got a plus 740 parlay for UFC. All right. Who's the plus? Who's the plus 740 parlay? I got a parlay of Portugal first half, Shevchenko to win, Yuri to win, and Brennan Allen to win. That's a plus 340, but it's only that because I took the first half soccer play today. And I took another first half soccer play. It was first half Bulgaria with Shevchenko, the one chick ween, and the over 1.5 in the Yuri fight. So what's your plus 740? Come on, G. Want to hear it. All right, the Orioles brought up a crap pitcher, and the Royals got a runner on third with 2 outs. Is this okay? Yeah.
I took Canada
Yankees
first
got
half money line.
Yeah, so far I haven't been. They've had 11 good attacks versus them. Only 1 shot though, two off target, 1 actually but put on frame. Yeah, they should be able to get 1. Hopefully.
This guy has a cramp in his leg, and they're throwing water on it like it's gonna. Like he's got a water bottle and pouring it on his leg.
We will say there is some UFC, like some Asian thing that I was talking to guys about. I was just saying it because there was like it's tonight. It's kind of like the Asian Dana White Contender Series. It's at 2:30 a.m. tomorrow. The first fight, the first guy is a minus
Tomorrow night,
1700 in 3 hours. 2:30 a.m. June 10th.
Oh, in 3 hours. Let's see what we got here. Let me see if I
All
got
right,
some.
Josephine Knutson is a minus 1700. Rina Nakamura is a minus 1100. Yumi Horochio is a minus 170. Jung Young Lee is minus 225. Han Sul Kim is minus 390.
We just take all of them?
Park is minus 435. And Anga Hans is there. Oh, there's still more. There's a ton of fights. Kai Young Puyu Payu Kim is minus 210.
Got 4 fights.
This has got to be the best fight name ever. Ready? Rich, you'll love this. Rich, we got to bet this fight just because of the name. Like, really? I'm spending money because of the name? All right. In one corner, we have that person.
Wuju Burn.
Yep. In the other corner, they're fighting.
Showy nose.
Good job.
Virgie Burn is a minus 650. We're going to see if I can parlay these. I'm going to see what I can get out of parlay. All right, let's see what we have.
Oh, we almost got a goal.
Oh, it's going to let me parlay. Let's go. You're watching this game. How's Canada looking? I mean, I'm only seeing. I tried Telemundo, but I didn't get it. I like Canada to win. I've got a lot in Canada, so I'm not shocked. Panama, by the way, beat the shit out of them in the second period. They scored 3 goals, 5-0. That's why I said this game was over. All right, so if I take Josephine Knutson at minus 1,700, take Rina and Nakamura at minus 1,100. All right, this is where it gets fun. We'll take Wholesale Kim at minus 390. Onsun Park at minus 435. And we are going to end it on this fight. Wahash Jaburn or Shohei Noze. The only reason I'm going to end on this fight, I'm up every morning at 6 o'clock, so I can hedge off if the other 4 won. All right, who are we taking? Shohei Noze? Because Shohei knows? Or are we taking Walujaburin because she sounds like she's from Norway? Yankees score 10-7.
Take the nose.
We're taking the Shohei Knows. All right.
Take the nose.
Shohei Knows. All right, so watch this basically give me like 1 unit. That's all this is going to give me. I guarantee it. These are like massive favorites. All right, 5-team parlay. 1 unit pays 1.9 units. All right, there we go. Let's go. Watch the minus 1,800 be the first one to lose. All right, Montreal's got 3rd and 22. That's not good, Colin. Not good. Dean Carey is playing for the Calgary still. He had a cup of coffee with the Bears.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yankees are up 3. Royals are 7-4. That's looking good. We won that team total. We won the over. Red Sox and Angels, they're still battling it out. Who would like to win this game? No one. No one. Remember, at one point you get the Angels at minus 240. There's 1 out. Man on first. Bottom of the 4th. Two outs. Runner on first. 2 outs. Otani's 0 for 2. I mean, listen to this Angels lineup. Minus 267. Minus 240. 0.252. 0.245. 0.238. This one guy is his first major league thing. He's 0. 0.200. 0.21. 0.176. All right, let's look at the other side. 0.184, 0.339, 0.349, 0.249, 0.281, 0.228, 0.226, 0.196. I mean, the Red Sox definitely kind of came out and said, we're going to take away some of our best players. Oh, bad throw by the Royals, and the Orioles have a runner. I mean, even with that, the Red Sox lineup is so much better than the Angels lineup. Rogador beats out the throw. Now, the throw was offline. So 1 out, 1 runner on, top of the 8th. They tried to turn 2. Bobby Witt's throw.
I'm taking the
Airmail.
over 12. I'm taking the over 12.
You're taking the over 12. There's only 1 runner on, 1 out. All right. Okay.
Got 9 outs. You're picking the city to get 1. Hopefully Baltimore
I got
gets
a minus 175. Minus 170.
for over
All
12.
Right. Over 11.5. I don't have 12. If I could take 12, I probably would be getting it better. Because you could push at 12. That's your advantage at 12. It's not giving me squat of an advantage. All right, 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Nobody has scored. Nobody has moved. Football at all. All right. I'm watching to see if I can get on something. Come on, Canada. I want you to score in both halves, so I need you to score 1. Curacao sucks.
Pavetta's threw 4, but he's got about 70 or 65 pitches, so he's going to be yanked soon.
Yeah, there's no doubt about
He's
it.
dealing. He's dealing though. I'm not taking nothing away. I mean,
Inside pitch.
What's the live on the game? Red Sox still favored?
I don't think so. It's
those are 120.
Angels are minus
Minus 120.
45 only because the Angels are minus 130. Red Sox are plus 100. If you take a minus 1.5, it's plus 210. All right, full count here for the Orioles. Grandpa with a gray beard is up to bat. I don't even know who this guy is. It's 3-2. Oh, he hit him. Didn't matter. It was 3-2. If you're going to hit somebody, that's the time to hit them. Because I was going to walk you anyway, so let me at least, if I'm going to walk you, smack you in the stomach.
Well, the Angels pen is like 20th, 19th, 20th, and Boston's like 22 over the last 2 weeks. So
Okay. Well,
really
the line is 4.5.
don't really see an advantage there.
Well, the question is, how many pitches does Ohtani have? Because Pavetta's only going to pitch maybe 2 more innings. He's not going past the 6.
Did both teams play yesterday?
Yes, they played 3 straight days. This is the 4th game. The Red Sox have won 3 out of the 4.
He only has 4.
I've already won. The Red Sox win the series because they won the first 3 games.
Yeah.
This is a 4-game sweep potentially. All right, KC's got 2 men on. Big boy. He's got a mound visit. Vizcaino.
The Orioles have 2 men on.
Yes, the Orioles have 2 men on. Adley Rutschman is up to the plate. He's been struggling all year. He's had a couple games, but hasn't been able to put things together. His manager gave him the vote of confidence. He's figuring it out. He's batting 145 through 14 games. He looks like he should be on the Angels lineup. All right.
Who's in this Angels lineup?
We just went through it. They suck. Jared Walsh.
I know you went through the averages.
Jared Walsh. That's the only guy who's any decent is Jared Walsh, Ohtani,
and Canada scores.
Thomas makes his major league debut. Mayfield sucks. Tyler Wade sucks. Velasquez sucks. Yeah. I mean, maybe it's Walsh and Ohtani. Walsh is batting 245, but he's got pop and he's hit some big hits in RBI. All right, it's 1-1. This guy has already thrown 15 pitches. Adley Rutschman, the phenom catcher.
I like how somebody can.
He was looking up to see where the ball was, and the ball was in the catcher's glove.
I like how somebody can legitimately look. They can look at this Angels lineup and be
Davies.
like, "We need to fire Joe Madden. Joe Madden is definitely the issue here. It's not the fact that these freaking guys can't hit."
Yeah, the Angels are now minus 115. By the way. Oh, Rutschman! Oh, it's wide. He had his chance right there. He hung a curve right there. Rutschman was on it. He was just ahead. Angels are now plus 130. What happened in the game? Something happened. Jackie Bradley got on first base and we moved. Oh, Cordero walked. Oh, made him throw some pitches there. There we go. All right. So we made him go through 5 pitches. Walks him on 4. Rutschman's on a 1-2 count. 1 out. Runners on first and second. Angels are plus 130. Strike. Plus 125.
Alright,
Oh, see if
I'm
you
not
get
gonna lie,
fish.
I have a little more units than I put on for usually for the Angels to score, so that's why I'm kind of like holding my
He
tongue right
singled.
now. I'm good. I'm
He
already up
singled.
money. I'm
First
up
and
money,
second,
but I put a
no
little
outs.
more money on now.
First and second, no outs.
All right, Fox.
Not
Next time you
good.
just bet me, so it's better.
All right. Rushman hits it deep to fly. This might be a chance to tag him to third. Anybody run? No, nobody went. Yeah, he does. He gets
He
the
did.
third. So runners at the corners, 2 outs. So this is the worst part of the Red Sox lineup,
Run
though.
at the
First and
corners
third,
for
baby.
Boston with no outs.
Yep. That's not good. It's not good, Callan. Just not good. You told me when I told it. I know is that I said I cannot follow you. All right, they're going to the pen. First and third. Vizcaino is done. Who's the Royals closer? All right. I said there's no way I can follow you with this. I mean, even if I'd follow you after the Red Sox scored. Because the Red Sox bullpen sucks. All right, so the Yankees, it's 10-7. They're just hurry up trying to end the game.
All right. Well, Boston scored. Finally.
Yeah, it wasn't good that he got it advanced into third base on a pass ball. I am sorry that you lost your bet.
Hey, don't be sorry, man.
Otani's not having a good inning. He's throwing a lot of pitches.
Part of the business.
Well, that's my thing in the show. I take a
I wouldn't
pitch
mind
almost every time.
Canada first half. You know.
You only what would you take Canada first half at? You got a decent number? I got
Minus
them to score both
125.
halves. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, they were a minus 400 favorite. So yeah. Scott Barlow comes into the mat. He basically wants to be Josh Hader, looks like Josh Hader, but does not. But actually is pitching like Josh Hader. 1.888 ERA. Can the Orioles strike it here? Runner on second. Can the catcher catch any of his pitch? That's a second wild pitch. You have a pass ball and a wild pitch on Otani in one inning, in the same inning. That's not good, Colin. Oh, it was a sacrifice fly, so I scored. Oh, boy. Cedric Mullins goes fishing. This guy's got some wicked stuff.
Damn, Diamond King said, just saw this. If we rolled over $100 each bet against the Angels on this losing streak, we'd be up 680K.
Yep, that sounds right.
Mullins hits it into the deep. He's
Wow.
out to the fence. This could be a 2-bagger. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. No, they hold him up on third. 7-5. A double by
There you
Cedric
go.
Mullins. You might get this bet. D,
Did
you already
you
got
take
your
that?
yard.
Did you
No.
take that 12D?
D took the 12. I did have 12. I had 11.5. Uh-oh, Calgary has scored. 34-20. 24-20, sorry. Touchdown, Stan Peters. Actually, I'm sorry, it was a field goal. Why did they have it on 3rd and goal? What happened here? Calgary may score 13 points here.
You take that second half over.
I did. But if Calgary scores here, we start to worry about that plus 10 because Montreal hasn't done squat. All right, Bradley Jr. is now moved over to third, but there are 2 outs now. But Mr. J.D. Martin, no, is this a row? Yeah, Carlos Arrojo's on. No, he sucks. I thought it was J.D. Martinez next. It's not. All right, 3-0 count on the next guy. Barlow's having some issues. They're being kind. They're pitching around Zach Mancini. He walked him on 4 pitches. That was basically, you might as well just said intentional walk. You're basically, I mean, he threw the 1 pitch, Rich, which is like from me to the door. I mean, that was the 4th ball. I mean, that was the old intentional walk pitch.
Mm-hmm.
Just throw it as a fastball.
The out pitch.
Yep. Like it's basically Bob Uecker would have said just a bit outside.
Just a bit outside.
Bases loaded for Ryan the Man Mountcastle, who I did take to hit a home run today, and has not done that yet. First pitch is low. All right. 3 minutes ago, we have 6 points scored. It's 24-20. Montreal has the ball apparently on the 52-yard line. Not sure how that happens, but okay. Second pitch is low. If I'm nowhere else, see, this is my thing in baseball, and this is what I do in the game. I get to a 2-0 count, I don't swing. You're Austin Hayes. It's not Mountcastle. You're batting .296 with runners in scoring position. Unless this is dead center red, no. And he hits it, and he hits it right to third base, and that ends the inning.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. I'm the same way. Like I don't, unless you're like a proven good hitter, you don't get a green light. Like I'll tell you whether you can swing or not. You don't get the choice. It's
2-0. If you even lay the bat off your the shoulder, no. A 1 run is fine, especially when you're down 2 runs with bases loaded, and the guy hasn't thrown a strike in the last 8 pitches. Make him throw 2 strikes, and he hasn't been able to do it. So,
yeah, you play the numbers.
All right, we only got 3 corner kicks. It'd be nice if we can get 2 more corner kicks before the end of the half. All right, tomorrow's action. We got lovely Nations League. We got the big boys going. We got USA tomorrow night versus Grenada. The total in that game is 5.5, just to let you know. So the US -5 is there. That's not a play. That's actually what the line is. You have Austria versus France. France is basically coming to this and not really caring. They've yet to get a win. They've got 1 point, and they're the best team in the league. Austria, surprisingly, has been able to score. This is an away game for France. I'd go over 2.5. Austria's been going over on their games. Denmark, Croatia. Denmark, the surprise team leading, there's won both of its games. Generally plays Croatia very nice. Denmark has a home win streak of the last 5 games it's won. None of these up to the table of Croatia. Croatia's won 3 in a way, but the 2 of those teams were barely qualified as actual teams. I like the over 2.5 in this as well. Israel, one of my favorite teams to bet versus Albania, who likes to score. Albania is pretty tough at home. Israel sucks away. if I was going to take a play, I may take a small play. I'll take Israel draw, no bet. Russia, Iceland. We don't play Russia games anymore. Slovakia for Azerbaijan. Slovakia is basically was able to squeak out a win versus Belarus. Kazakhstan, there should be the class of this division. They've had some trouble lately. Azerbaijan has had some people leave. I'm taking Slovakia. We're going to take them at minus 110 to go ahead and win. Belarus and Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan is the surprise leader of the group with 2 straight wins. They've been very stingy on defense. You're going to Belarus here. It is at a neutral location. Sorry, it's actually not at Belarus because it's too close to the fighting. So it's kind of that neutral location. You look at the last couple of times, Belarus has been able to handle Kazakhstan pretty well. Kazakhstan's wins are against Slovakia and Azerbaijan. Neither of those teams are teams to slide on. I think Kazakhstan's the better team here. Last time I got them +1. This time I'm getting them at +220 and +0.5. So I'll take Kazakhstan draw double chance here. Because I think a draw is definitely in the cards here. Moldova and Latvia. They're becoming our boys. Moldova sucks. They've lost 5 straight at home. Latvia is rolling. They won 1-0. We thought we were going to score more goals, but they'll score. So we're going to go ahead and take Latvia here on the line here. We'll go ahead and take them at +160, which will be a nice play. All right, the Angels got a runner on, 1 out.
All right, the Yankees win by 3.
The Yankees cover. Good. Ring that bell. Let's go. Yankees cover. We also got Andorra and Liechtenstein. This is an under 2.5, under 2 all day. I see 1 goal possibly. Both these teams going to hit the goal if they tried. Neither team has actually scored in the tournament. So under 2. This might be an under 1 game, to be honest with you. No teams to score. Might be one of your best plays if you want to have a nice number.
Canada.
I don't, of course. Canada. I love Canada. All right. So I think we're going to wrap it up with that. So we'll set that as first 5 over 2.5 cashes. Yankees cash. Tampa Bay under 5.5 cashes. First 5 does not cash for Yankees. Kucherov shots and goals. Kucherov or Fox doesn't cash. We cashed the over 11.5 in the Red Sox game. As Canada could score the second half, we'll cash Canada to score in both halves. We'll go ahead and we'll cash.
Home run Ohtani. 2 shot. Wow.
2-run shot. That's the guy he had to get around, and he didn't get around it. -3.
He's gonna win MVP just because of that. How do you pitch and hit home runs like that, babe?
8 or 9 games. I don't know. I don't think he wins MVP. We gave some plays there. We've got some weird UFC plays for the evening. Gerardo gave a Allen, Faola, Madalena, Shevchenko, Manokape, and Sung Moon Choi. I'm surprised, though, he doesn't have Yuri at the end of that, because I would definitely put Yuri in the end of that. But there, we hit the second period over 1.5. So that came through for us pretty well. Trying to figure what else we had. That's about all I can think of. Anything you can think of, Rich? Anything else we took?
Nope.
All right. So other than that, good luck with your bets.
Good.
I know D is on the Angels. I was trying to get the Angels +150, but then I went through this and Ohtani hit a home run. So hopefully the Red Sox will come back.
Oh, Ohtani.
So other than that, it's been fun. It's been nice to have it again. We'll be back next week. See everybody in the chat. All right, bye.
Good luck, guys. Peace.